what do you mean by insecurity?
When I say insecurity, you have, what's the word? You know, I got third grade. When you have a fear of something.
Okay, now if so, you're saying a man is secure if he allows other men around his woman. He's secure.
He's secure within himself.
What makes him secure that he allows men around his woman that he know?
That nigga, if she choose to go that way with that man, then she's never been for me. That's up to her, and I move in the way that I need to move.
What makes him secure though? Because he knows that he can't control her, and so if she cheats, it is what it is. That makes him secure.
Period.
So,
damn, for real.
You know I love you've been rocking with me when they had 10 people watching this motherfucker.
Go ahead, ask your question. What's your question?
Well, you know, just in terms of even an old friend, you know, just considering what was being said, I think Illa has a point. I think you guys have a point in terms of he been a friend for a long time. In my head, I'm like, the fuck that mean to me? You know, like that's just how my head, like when I be thinking this shit, I'm a husband now, right? Oh, I don't, what you did generally, I don't, it is what it is, right? But what can he do for her? Can she go to him for the support? Can she go to him for money?
None of that shit.
I'm gonna let you finish answering.
Can she go to him for money?
No, she can't. That's my job.
Can she go to him for spiritual guidance?
No,
that's your job. Shit.
Exactly.
Can she go to him for protection?
No,
like men, they go fighting things of that nature. The strong boys would be taken and separated from their family, stuff like that.
Yeah, and they were they're used to. Yes, that's happened.
So when we're criticizing black men, if you think it takes a couple generations to change, right? And we just went through some of the things you acknowledged happened to black men and were targeted specifically just 2 generations ago with your your generation. And then we come at black men like we did it all to ourselves. You don't think there's an apology of some sort in order?
Can I just ask this, Mr. Fantastic, what was the reason that you would mention your pension? Because she's not going to just do that out of nowhere. What happened to make her say, oh, I want your pension? Or was she looking to divorce you for something? Just saying something that you may have done. She wanted to divorce you, and so she mentioned it, and then you beat her to it.
I've explained this at least. This is the last time I'm gonna tell y'all this. We were living in 2 separate things called geobashing, right? She was the one accusing me of doing shit that I wasn't doing. I told her, if you go to this and you keep accusing me when I'm not doing anything. I was in her hometown with her people around all her folks for free.
Let me be clear. Let me be clear about something. Shit. I did not ask him for his pension because that had children outside of our.
You left him for free. You're not
always get on here.
Listening.
So shut the up.
You're not
Y'all
listening.
always get on here.
You're not
try
listening.
to dismiss women. Stop
you
trying to
not
be
listening.
in abusive relationships, whether it is
you are not listening.
Or not.
Bro, if you had 2 people sitting there, right? They had a one night stand. He put the rubber on, and you got to tell one of them they was wilding, and one of them they was wilding. You would say the woman was wilding.
Mm-hmm.
She should have made that nigga put a condom on.
Yeah, especially because niggas' dicks be dirty.
What level of responsibility? Well, not what the stats say. What level of responsibility would it be on? So he didn't put a condom on. She got pregnant. It's a one night stand. Who would you put the onus on for that happening more?
If I had to choose the woman because she gives the access.
Damn. So she should have made sure he put a condom on his dick.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Like that. Wow.
Look like Mr. Fantastic was right.
Brother.
Okay. Damn. So putting a baby
That need to be a mom is huge for women. So depending on who the woman is, a woman with a kid is less desperate to have a baby with any goddamn body.
Okay. All right. But you're saying she's 28. The clock starts getting louder and louder.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the danger comes in.
She have a baby by a homeless person. She don't give a shit. she ready to pull up on her bridge with no panties on.
That guy from he just came home, right? He just got out of jail. What's his name? Meeks. Jeremy Meeks. I think he was a prisoner.
Yes.
He got
good hair. Yeah.
He got green eyes and all that.
They wanted to get pregnant by that dude. Ain't got no job, no nothing. That's a perfect example. Yep.
Damn, man.
The dude with the green eyes, she wants her baby with. So that's what I'm saying. She find a whatever type of dude that would make a pretty baby. She online saying, yeah, I'm on birth control. You ain't got to wear no condom. Nigga ain't got no job, no nothing, but he got green eyes. She ready to bust it open.
Looks like we're telling the truth.
The problem, y'all come on these panels and you want to crucify black women. Your intention,
No.
as we talk about a lot of times, y'all talk about intention and you want us to follow you. We can't follow you if your intentions are not
I don't
good.
want you to follow me. You would get tired.
Here we go again.
You couldn't walk that far.
You're trying to make it about me.
You couldn't follow me
It's
because
about
you get
being
tired.
on this panel and you came on here to spew your hate for black women, and you are
Yes, ma'am, I did.
justifying it. You're
And it bothered you.
justifying it. You're justifying it by coming on here and making it seem as if you are teaching us something.
I didn't say I was teaching a thing, ma'am.
You can't.
Did I tell you I was teaching you?
Any person that you don't like.
Did I was telling you I was teaching you? Did I say I was teaching anything?
That way.
Ma'am, did I say I was teaching anything?
No, but you got on this panel with the intention of telling us why men don't approach.
What I would recommend is you you get a job, right? You work it, maybe in an industry that you could thrive in. Learn it, right? Without the risk, build a foundation. That way when you jump into it, you're ready, Are we having a conversation? Are you here? Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Are you responding to me, you think, or?
Who else am I responding to? Mm-hmm. I'm telling you what I hear. You asked me what I hear as far as that question.
I know, but as I'm breaking it down for you, is it?
Move on.
Let
it go.
You are partway chivalrous to like you and yours. Is that truly chivalry? Is it just you protecting your investment or your asset, which is your life? And I want to go back to maybe that isn't as chivalrous because you're protecting your investment, which is your wife. But somebody smacks her
investment.
But the woman on the bus, the old lady on the bus is standing up with a cane, and you gonna sit there and sit your happy hips, your wide hips down that bus, and watch her stand up on that with that cane the whole entire time. That's not chivalry.
Are you saying that me protecting my wife is less chivalrous than me giving my seat up for some old hag?
I think, are you
No.
Are you really chivalrous if you are only protecting your investment?
It's mine, right?
Right, you're protecting what's yours, but are you truly chivalrous if you don't give up the seat on the bus?
A woman that does things for me is enough. I don't need extra girlfriend.
Maddie, you made the point. You made the point.
Yeah, let me make a quick point, right? I think this conversation can trigger women, but to be fair, right, to where Beans was going, because it's not a checkmate, but I understand your point, is that women don't actually believe that they're bringing value to guys like that, because otherwise they would be encouraging men outside their man to have more female friends, and they don't. They actually discourage. Hey, you don't need no female friends. But wait, women are so valuable and important. What you mean I don't need no female friends? It actually shows you what women think.
Even women think about that shit.
There's a lot of nuance there that you could examine.
That's a great point.
That's clear. I agree.
That's from the biological standpoint.
Indeed.
Now they try to change that culturally into women don't have a definition. There's nothing that actually defines it. What ended up happening was this, though. The advent of feminism actually took away what femininity was by saying it was antiquated, it was old school, it was slavery, it was oppressive. But then they turned women into fake men. So everything that a woman do valuable is what men do. She go out work, she go out and make money, she go out and get a degree, she go out and get education, she go out and buy things, she go out and she can afford things. These are all the things that men have been using to measure themselves and whether or not they've been successful or valuable or things of that nature. Women had a different set of things.
Been only pursuing so much for the attention of women. This is all, it sounds so new to me when I'm hearing it, but maybe I didn't have this perspective before. Calvin was good. Be Love, what's up? but it's just like why we do things. Where does our moral code actually come from? How far are we willing to go to stand on it? Does your moral code have contingencies? You know, I have the clips queued up, but I'm just thinking through it. You know, the double standards. How long can we? I thought they just were a thing, but I guess they have like there's a reason for it.
Direction, choose your own path.
You know, this is the home of We Major, Me Frosty, Unfamous, and the restricted clothing brands. Let's get it.
The message is always in the cloth, the colors, the designs, the fit. Basic. Pay attention, stay alert, and remember, choose your own path.
Direction, choose your own path.
Don't just wear anything. Wear garments that mean something. We got hats. We got sweatshirts. We got jackets. We even got hoodies. Let's not forget our classic tees. Direction, choose your own path.
The message is always in the cloth, the colors, the designs, the fit. Basic. Pay attention, stay alert, and remember, choose your own path.
Shit, yo, what's good?
It's just an EMP! DJ Ham the Stamp.
Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. You heard the Stampede, we in the building. Women's POV in full effect, bro.
Shit like that.
Man, Reed was popping.
What's up, everybody?
What's good?
I miss y'all. Good. Working.
Good to see you.
That's what's up.
Nice to see you too.
Nice growing. The last
Shit like that.
Perfect. What's good, Mary? What's up with you though? You been all right? Everything?
Yeah, running 2 businesses and my regular job.
I see you on a cheap trip. Where you was at? Mexico or DR or something like that?
No, that was last November. I went to Cabo, but I just came back from Mardi Gras. That shit is lit.
Oh, that's when you was at. I knew it was a cheap trip. I knew it was somewhere down. Okay.
It was a good time though. That's what you need. Them ones that's not ain't gonna
was kind of
hurt your pocket.
Scantily clad, man. I definitely reported a couple of your Facebook pictures, just FYI. If you haven't been able to post in
Being a
45
hater.
days, you know what I'm saying? You know
Being a
why. Hey, what up?
Perfect.
Hey y'all, hey, what's going on?
What's
Happy
goody,
to be in
man?
the building.
Everything?
Everything's everything. I still got a job.
You still in the dildo business or what?
Listen, yes. So long as y'all keep, skipping on giving us O's, yes, I am.
Damn.
Wow.
I mean,
Put him in the.
And that's what's up, man. Somebody dropped the pleasureplug.fun in the chat. Tell your shit like freezing.
is it? I mean,
Yeah, man.
y'all gotta
That's
get them
what-
sales up so I get some better internet.
Yeah, who you got? You got that T-Mobile box?
No, I actually got Infinity. They some shit.
Man, I ain't never been this bad, man. You must ask for an extension.
Shut up. I pay my bill now. It just sucks. The service sucks.
That's
But I'm
what's
in here.
up, man. Tay in the building. Cali, what's poppin'?
Perfect. Shit like that.
What's up?
Why you keep doing that? You haven't
Because
been
I
to,
like it.
you haven't been to California in 9 years.
It's been 6 years.
You've been saying 6 years for 2 years.
No, I haven't. Since 2018. So what? It's going on 7 years.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, Mary, she keeps saying West up. She ain't been to the West Coast in 9 years.
That's crazy.
Whole life. Whole life.
Yeah.
Yo, come on, man.
Man, please. You still hollering that Connecticut shit. Go ahead on, Hamp.
I be just saying hi. Y'all say that. What I do tout is the great education system.
Yeah, and
do
I went
too.
to the number 5 school in the nation. Thank you.
Yeah,
you,
but
drive-through.
you're considerably older than me, so that was a long time ago. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
we're number 5 now.
But that's not true. That's them.
Yeah, but we were still like number 3 when I was in school. So there.
Now it went down.
Put him in the.
Tiff, what up?
Perfect.
What's good, Tiff?
Hi, how are you? How are y'all? Hey, Mary. Hey, Miss T. Hey, Miss Callie. Hey, Des.
Hello.
Hey, y'all. Happy spring.
How you?
I'm amazing. How are you? How's your shoulder?
Me?
Mhm.
It is getting there, man. Today I was in the gym, and at first it's good, but then it started to get sore after like 40-50 minutes. Like it started to get where I can't extend as much anymore. You know?
You were in the gym, as in you were in the gym.
Oh, I got a sparring match on Saturday. Perfect. And it's what coach was like, guy, you probably got to sit out, because if you sparring people from other gyms, you're gonna want to go all out, and then you're gonna hurt yourself.
Babe,
But
when is the box match you talked about in June? It's another something coming here, I think in June, because I was telling him that I know you've been setting up some just things there, but there's a babe.
Leave that man
I'll
alone.
tell you. Clear.
Perfect. Yeah,
There's
man.
another boxing thing that's coming here where initially I think they canceled it last year, but I know it's in June. So I'll
Okay.
let you know the details. And then he'll probably reach out to you too, because I think he wants to participate in like an amateur thing. But I'd feel better if he does at least one event with y'all, and then we kind of branch out. But
Yeah, no, we it's open sparring, so we got like 60 people signed up. I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna stream it so you can see.
Are
It's
you
gonna be
gonna
some
use your
trash
GoPro when you're
boxes.
fighting?
Huh?
Are you going to use your GoPro while you're fighting?
No. If I even fight, because I only got one arm for real. But
Wow. Look
everybody
at
in
you.
the gym,
Acknowledging the limitations. I love that for you. And I love that
I'm
for
healing. I got 3 more months, so.
So that means you're not going to be participating in Atlanta, right? You're going to just take pictures and look cute and MC.
It depends, man. The basketball niggas been talking a lot of shit.
You can't hoop. You play basketball. I mean, you play football. Like you tackle men with tight garments on in jock strap.
I can do a lot of shit. Let's see. And one of my brothers is coming.
You tough.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Des, what up? The fuck you at? You in the halfway house, Des?
What?
Yeah, Des in a halfway house. You good?
I am not in no damn halfway house. I am good. I'm tired, but I'm good.
You got a sink? Show us a sink or something.
Y'all mind your business. Mind your business.
Des done got booked. What they book you on, Des?
I don't know.
Preacher P.
You adore it in real life.
Damn,
I am out
man.
here working and grinding. I ain't messing with nobody. Thank you.
You ready for Atlanta though?
Because I broke my neck to get out there. You know what I'm saying?
Shit like that.
Brother.
Let me see who in the chat and we get it popping. Mr. Williams, salute. Quincy Ferguson, what up, kid? In the building. Mel, you already know. Rare Lee, good show today, man. Good show. Impress putting in work. I like it. Marcus, how you? Call me Queen T. Always showing love and support. Gary, salute. Bino, what up, kid? Make sure y'all go tune in to the SPS podcast for sure. Nate was shaking. Nate always be tired, man. Saul, what up? SPS in the building, man. We got to get Saul on here one day, man. Jake Ali. Jake, she don't like this came up, man, but she was cooking on the members only stream. Sure, man. Meet us there on Thursday. Keep it 100. Commenting on the shows after they go off the air. Likes and comment, especially after, keep them in the algorithm. Keep the live stream in the algorithm. So I appreciate that. He knows. What up, my boy? It's goody. Hi, what up? How you? Ezekiel, call me out. Sha'ala. What up, Op? The Majesty in the building, of course. Lex, I sent you the link. Ezekiel, salute.
What up, buzzing, birds, flip a dozen. Holla at your boy, you thought your cousin was.
Ezekiel Ben Israel in the building, gifted one. This might be rich membership. Whoever got blessed with it, please name. KTC Dawn in the building. Bub, of course, reconcilop.com. What's up, my brother Zagu? Zagu, don't we got a niggas? Wrong one. We got to circle back, I think, right? Based on our conversation. Do we miss it? We gotta make sure. We gotta make sure, brother. We got Queen T. Let me see. Oh, what up? Partying on Fridays for sure. Orchid in the building. Orchid was goody, man. We ain't seen you in a minute, but you've been consistent. Salute. Onika Sue, what up, my boy? Mufasa in the building, man. Eli, what up, my G? Salute him and the beautiful lady. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. All right, cool. Ladies, what's popping?
Perfect.
Y'all all right?
Goody.
Love, lust, and lies.
It's all the same thing. So
Lust and lies. It's all the same thing? So let's get down to this first and foremost, man. Do women like sex just as much as men?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
There's more.
Yeah, I think more.
Women, but definitely, women enjoy sex too. Yeah,
Two, also
It's something
more.
like
I'm asking
Two
more.
also, but I don't think more. No.
not. Yeah, I don't think more. But I think we can.
Women. I think women do enjoy it more, and not necessarily off of self-pleasure, but based off of the amount, based off of how much men like it. if that makes sense.
Wait,
I believe that women like sex more, but a majority of it is not because of personal pleasure, but due to how much men like sex. So like women like it more because they want to satisfy the man. You get what I'm saying?
Meaning they're
So
not being
you
satisfied
guys,
themselves.
so you saying women get joy out of the fulfillment of the man they attached to?
Yes.
How does that account for casual sex? So
I
broadcast.
think women majority are just givers. So being somebody that is, wants to be a pleaser, not necessarily always a receiver, they're okay with that more than a man would be.
Wait, okay, so but random niggas that they having sex with because he was cute, she enjoys pleasing him.
No, I'm not saying random. When I'm saying sex, I'm just saying sex in general. I'm not saying sleeping with random men. You can like sex more than a man and not have sex with random men. That doesn't mean you like it less because you're watching who you sleep with.
But what I'm looking at is the pleasing part.
Right. If you're having again, let's take out the random. We're not talking about randoms. We're talking about just sex. Most women what? They say most women have sex with men that they like, correct?
I'm not sure. I know that the majority of sex that is had is casual.
But they have to like him, right? Isn't that what y'all said on a podcast before?
Oh, like you guys are invested in sex more than men.
Right.
So, is it true?
I think that you have more repercussions as a woman.
Yeah, but since the repercussions are being removed, we see that the levels of
what's being removed?
judgments, like for instance, body
Judgment is
count.
not being removed.
So so it's definitely being removed if you compare from years on end, right? So as an example, right, to be scantily clad has always been a thing, but now everybody can do it, and we see a lot of it happening on social media. As an example, you have the growth of different sexual
Majority minority.
of people, women being scantily clad.
Yeah.
I think it's the minority, right? Okay. But what we're saying is the judgment of doing such things has been lessened from years in the past,
I don't think so.
So, well, yeah, just based on even the acceptance of particular body count amounts, right? So, a woman having 4 bodies is like is abnormal, you know. So,
Fair.
in the earth, right? So, if a man hear a woman have less than a handful of bodies, most men are going to be maybe surprised, maybe even pleasantly surprised. That's all, right?
4 is a surprise.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, people are taken aback if you have less than 4, right? So that's what I'm saying. You see, we had, and now this is small, right? So we had a slut walk 3 years in a row, as an example, And I think the world overall is less judgmental, right? And so you even see that, Tiff, if you take it outside of women and put it in the LGBTQ, right? People are seemingly accepting a whole lot more sexual abnormalities or promiscuity or sexual perversion. You see, that's all I'm saying. So, like, just generally speaking, things have loosened up. That doesn't make sense to y'all?
No, I'm following you, but I'm also thinking that like there's a huge difference between like the gross, overkill that you're speaking of, but also when you compare it to like sexual empowerment, like that's a different thing because it's not about being a whore. Like sexual empowerment is about knowing your own body and being aware of the things, that make your partnership better when y'all are together. So it's more so knowing what to do and how to do it, but also, knowing the ins and outs of your own body because a lot of that stuff isn't taught in schools and in these books that we have.
Yeah,
So
we
that's
hear, right. Think about this.
But
Like the judgment as an example. Candy Burris has made an industry out of women running around selling sex toys, pleasure apparatuses, mindfulness about body positivity and being sex positive and being right. All that stuff leads to the world just being less judgmental. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
not
before, would that
Yeah,
be
because people are
acceptable?
talking about it. Yeah,
That's not true.
it's a conversation now.
What part is
Yeah.
not true?
No
But
But the
that's why I
industry was
feel
already there.
No, 100,
That's what I mean. Like
100%.
she didn't
But
jump
she
into
didn't.
it.
She didn't create it. But we're just looking at the growth of such things and women being a part
Right.
of it in
Yeah,
terms
yeah,
of
no,
like
I agree.
leading it. We understand that pornography was always out there. You know what I'm saying? But like even
Right.
I don't know. It just are we? So you guys think this is untrue? Essentially, what do you guys think?
no, but that's why I'm saying like women do like sex more because it's bigger than just the pleasure that they're receiving. So they're whether they're
I have a
sexual in
tough
their look, whether they're sexual in their look, whether they're, just wanting like attention in a sexual way that doesn't always lead to insertion, whether it's so many things just under the being of sexual versus men is just sex for them.
Okay.
Well,
So you think that adds to women's enjoyment because it has the investment elsewhere on in the other person as well as
Right.
themselves.
There's just like women that
No, I'm
post
saying
pictures and they ask about.
is that what you're saying? I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What do you guys think? Des, do you think women enjoy sex better than men? More than men?
Yes.
Overall, the majority, you say?
No. I think I know women who just like the act of sex, and I know women who like sex for intimate closeness. But men like sex because they get their rocks off. Women like sex for closeness. Majority of women I know. I like sex for closeness.
I do think the goal is different. Intimacy for a woman is very different than just like this one. I don't want to say casual, but I don't believe that women can have sex like men. I don't. In the sense of receiving like different energy, being with folks that you don't necessarily know, not being able to like discertain that this is casual. But also I ain't been outside since 2007, so I might be a really bad what do you call it, like a sample.
It's crazy. 2007? Jesus. How old are you?
I will be 46 April the 3rd.
Shut up. I'm thinking you in your 20s.
Girl, thank you.
Okay.
No, my son is 26. I'm actually texting him back and forth trying to get him to come to Atlanta with me. Like I have a 26-year-old. No, you know what? Pause. My son is 27. He just had a birthday. So I almost got a 30-year-old. Look at what this Tay is looking like. Yeah, I mean, I had him as a teen. I was a teen when he was born, but yeah, I love being a mom. But also, like, I get what you're saying.
Come on.
I
Don't
don't.
get derailed, please.
Intimacy is amazing, Hamilton. I find that when you like the person, it's better. It's more. For me personally, it takes some time to get comfortable with the person to really kind of like let it flow. There are just things that I personally would not be. It's not casual, in my opinion. I don't believe in casual sex. I don't think there's anything casual about connecting and you could maybe make a whole person out of it. Like that's not casual.
Come on. We don't need the.
What you mean? Come on.
What I'm saying is, we don't need the platitude talking
It
about how
wasn't
righteous
a
we are.
platitude. I told you
We
how
already know that we are
we
YouTubers,
know you like
right?
to go to people's rooms and keep your
So
shoes on. So the way that
what
you
I'm saying is,
in the
Tiff,
way
we gotta
I
keep it tall for a second. Like
we
we
keeping
don't
it tall.
we don't need the we righteous. Yeah, we get it. We YouTubers. We perfect. We ain't talking about us.
We're on the outside. All
So
those things. Just because you decided to be
so
loose as a goose, you're not gonna put no jacket on
do
me.
y'all think
Lucy.
do you think that women like sex more than men? Yes or no?
No, I think it's the same.
What?
It's the same. If you haven't
No, who likes sex
it's
more,
good.
you think? Men or women?
Men.
I say younger women, younger men, older women. Like a woman over, let's say 30, she understands what she's doing, it hit different. Younger people, younger men, just because you're young and you got a lot of energy and stuff. Like it's different.
We have energy now. They make hymns. They make
Sure.
the blue pill. They make the yellow pill. They got the shit at the
That's
gas
not energy.
station.
That's help. Those are steroids for sex.
What I'm saying is, men enjoy sex so much, we willing to take whatever pill is necessary, up to and including a gas station pill to perform.
Interesting. That is very
That's why I'm saying I think men enjoy sex more than women. Men like it more than women. It is what it is. I don't care.
Why is it is what it
Yeah,
is?
because
Calvin?
men get more out of it. Period.
There you go. They the ones chasing it all the daggone time. You mentioned the daggone pills and everything, honey packs, all this other shit. Men is
And you don't need none of that as long as the stroke is and the whisper is in your body. Go what? It say
all right,
go.
I'm not talking.
It say tap in. Let's go. Whap. Whop. It
So,
happens. We don't need pills. You just need to be touched and stroked the right way.
but that actually proves the point that men want and like sex more, because men will do whatever they need to do to obtain it. Niggas that get a better job to get pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Oh my gosh, Hamp. I'm gonna talk to you after the show.
yeah. So it just, I don't know. So then how, if men do like it more better, how do you guys account for the things that you guys hear? So I want to ask y'all, right? So as an example, we were talking about the herpes thing. We talked about the different disease that you've seen in like Houston, right? Like the syphilis outbreak as an example. Now we understand, you know, I think a pushback would be, well, men don't go to the doctor, right? We understand that. However, the women that were going to doctors had the disease in mass that would look like us, right? You see what I'm saying? Right. Not even a comparison thing, just, and then you look at things like deletion, just because these are ways that you can kind of see women are having sex, right? And a lot of this sex is unintentional, right? Like there's no intention for that person. It's kind of just casual, right? So is it lust that's driving women, or what do you think is out there now? What's the mindset?
That's where I go with Mary, the attention aspect of it.
Okay. Oh, what?
Oh no. That's pretty much the beginning and the end of that shit is the attention. You get male attention, male validation, whatever. I mean, it's fucked up, but that's the way that they see it. You know what I'm saying? That's
It's the lies that's carrying it. The lies.
What you mean?
Like it's the lies more. Not even before even all the lust. It's the lies. Like niggas will tell you anything they want to hear to fuck. And if we in a certain mood, we gonna believe everything you say. And even if we don't believe it and know in the back of our head that you full of shit, we still might do it. Like
yeah, I'm just bathe myself in this fantasy or whatever like that.
Right, because it sounds good.
Lie.
Let me ask you guys a real question, right? And I want everybody to answer the question I just posed. But let me ask you guys a question. Why do that to women?
Why do men do that to women?
No, why do you lean towards that to women? Like, why do you lean towards she's getting bamboozled or duped or she's fooling herself? Like, why do you guys, hold on, listen to the whole thing, right? Think about what that says about the mindset of women. So I wonder, why do you guys lean towards that?
If you listen to what I said,
disservice.
But that's what I'm saying. If you listen to what I said, I said that we're accepting. We know, but we're accepting of it because it feels good in the moment. So it's not like we're trying to put off, oh, niggas lie, that's why we do it. No, we're aware that niggas be lying. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be real. Like a man can only look at you and go strictly off your looks. He don't have nothing else to go off of.
But then why, if you guys know, why is a reply after he doesn't have any intention for you? Niggas ain't shit. See, you see what I'm saying? That's the thing that gives me cause for pause, right? So if women know that they're being hoodwinked, but they go with it anyway, you shouldn't get hoodwinked and knowingly and then say, niggas ain't shit. You see that doesn't correlate, you see? It's a contradiction.
I guess so for the women
that's
that
not what
say
it
that.
is because you.
I mean, if women say that, then shit, I don't know why they say it. Because I'll tell you, I ain't shit. I ain't
Well,
shit. Niggas ain't shit. We just
Mary
some
Berry,
ain't
I don't
shit
mean to
people.
cut you off. I think it's because in
I
retrospect, you
just don't
expect
think
the
that's what.
man to take responsibility.
Say again.
I think in retrospect, you expect a guy to take responsibility after doing such a very important act of love and intimacy. Like, I think the responsibility of it, you expect a man to be responsible for that woman after he just knocked her into next Tuesday. Like, so we go together real bad now because you done pushed my cervix in.
Who's
Take responsibility.
Yeah, we went together before you did that, sir. But for sure, we go together now. We go together.
What?
That's
We
what
go
I'm saying.
together.
Like when they say niggas ain't shit, it's because there's an expectation there that men will take responsibility after knocking the cheeks for that woman. It's almost like saying like, I kind of retract my statement. I had talked to a friend of mine. They said niggas make hoes because if you don't take responsibility for said woman, you're just putting her out there to try to get cuffed up by the next nigga, and then by the time she didn't get to nigga 50, she done now this hoe because nobody wants to take responsibility for her. So stop fucking.
Let me ask you a
Stop
question.
fucking people you don't want to be together with long term.
Well, let me ask you guys a question. And this is an old talking point, right? And I'm not trying to go down this route. I just want to get y'all understanding. Do women control access to sex in you guys' opinion?
Yes.
All the time.
100%.
I think women
100%.
do control access to
Unless the
sex.
100%.
What do you mean?
So,
'Cause we got the holes.
well, I guess if you saying like she has sex with him, now it's an expectation that he takes care of her. I don't even understand that.
What do you mean take care of?
Huh?
Well, like what Des was
So
saying.
okay, wait.
What?
I just want to make sure I'm understanding. So we acting like women don't just have sex for fun? Is that the conversation? Is that the route we're going? Because y'all just acting like because the man said we're having sex, we're having sex. But like, no, we choose no matter what that man said out his mouth, whether or not you want like that. That's the whole point of being empowered or choosing, right? Or not choosing. Just like you can say no, just like you can say yes. But more
that wasn't
times
the
than
notion
not,
that's not the context they said though, Tay.
Go back would be
Hey guys,
like
real quick tip before you finish. All of you guys' mics aren't great, right? So you have to give each other like grace before you jump in, right? Because what is happening is like Tay has a tad bit of lag, and then the mics are getting drowned, and they're all. And I'm not even exaggerating. All you guys' mics are bad. I'm not even talking shit.
Sorry.
Dez probably has the best one, but it's not great. So just let the other person kind of completely finish so that we don't walk over each other. And again, I wasn't saying women control access to sex to pigeonhole y'all. I asked that question for you guys to continue to explore what it is we talking about concerning lust and women giving their bodies to men, right? Because if that be true, now how do we process the information in the conversation? Go ahead.
The biggest thing is, I think, with women just in general experiencing the same thing from different men. Because let's be real, yes, men, the approach is the same for the most part. The offers are the same for the most part. So I believe the ain't shit part that you're speaking about comes in. It comes in when a man is promising you things that he's not gonna stand on. And it could be that time where you're believing him. You're believing him, you're following him, and you're doing what you think you should be doing because let's be real, a very, very tiny amount of men say up front, hey, I just want to fuck and that's it. That a very small amount of men are really like upfront. They're not all like that. And that's usually older men on top of that are very upfront, like, hey, I don't want nothing serious. Cool. You know what I'm saying? So the ain't shit part comes in when the men are feeding the lies and women are going with it because, you know, again, I think we talked about on a podcast previously. It's like you're acting like a boyfriend, you're acting like her man, but then you don't want her to think that you her man. Like it doesn't make sense. So then when you do something
What
fucked
is
up,
he
it's like,
doing?
nigga, you ain't shit. They're acting like they're your man.
Wait, so how is he your man? Like, aren't you single until you married?
Yes. But what I'm saying is the ain't shit part. That comes from men that are acting like your man, never really specifying what they don't want, and then carrying on like you're in a relationship. Then most men try to control what you do to make sure you're not fucking with other niggas, but then you go fuck off. So now you not shit.
I know Hamp ain't just try to act like people don't be boyfriends.
Courting or anything like that. Don't act like the premarital sex don't happen and you get married afterwards, Hamp.
I guess what I'm asking is, right, I'm just talking about lust, right? We're talking about, because the majority of sex that's had is casual, right? And that's what I'm just listening for what makes women do it, because essentially he ain't shit because you giving him the best parts of you without commitment. You see, so you calling a person ain't shit, but you don't have any real commitment, right? Except for just words, right? But wouldn't the action be something a little bit more substantive than we go together? That's all I'm saying. Are women, or is sex not that valuable overall? Is it just lust?
No, Mary just described the whole thing about you're acting like you're a boyfriend. She just described that whole
Explain
thing.
what
You're
that
acting like
means.
the action is there.
Explain
All
what that
right,
means.
so we going out, we talking on the phone all the time. You go on dates and everything like that. Motherfucker, put arm over the shoulder type shit when we go out together and everything like that. Kissing on the motherfucking mouth. Like, come on, man, stop acting
You
like you
meet a
don't know
nigga,
what
you
boyfriends
meet a
do.
nigga family, and shit. He
That
bring you around his boys and shit.
What
That's
sexy
a
girl say we go together? Tell the niggas we go together. Like at some point,
Right.
we
Like realistically, you know, in my big age, of course I know the difference realistically.
So
But what
I
I'm
think,
saying
all
is
right,
the
let me
way that
say
men
this
are
now.
dishing it out.
You guys are making correlations, right? Without discussion. So
Yeah.
what if I told you, if I was out on a first date, right, and all that,
Mhm.
I used to hold hands all the time. They
We
be
ain't talking
so
about no first date.
I'm
Stop it,
talking.
Ham.
Listen to what I'm saying, right? I'm saying on a
Let me get a
first date,
cigarette.
right? And that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't have a lot of experience. It's fine, right? But on a first date, I literally hold hands on the first date. Do you know how like they be so like what you see what I'm saying? But niggas just like she cute, she whatever, right? You wanted to make her feel comfortable. I make sure she walking on the inside and all that. Open the door. Shit. Now I ain't kissing on the lips. Now that's crazy.
Yeah, no, you told somebody that wasn't her life. I will never forget that.
Oh well, you talking. That's what I'm saying. You can't be honest around niggas, right?
How, you know,
So,
I'm just saying,
but
like
I'm just
somebody
saying, right? But what I'm saying, the
that ain't
reason
your
why I'm giving,
life, highly offended.
the reason why I'm saying that is right. Y'all making correlations with gestures, right? But there's no agreement between the two.
But you understand that most women are out here just
But
throwing
I
it.
just told you that I will hold her hand on the first date. If you
Because
saw
you
that, would you
running
scream?
game.
Wait, Tip, come on, because you jumping in, right? And it's unnecessary. Let's hear the whole thought first, right? So if you saw that, would you correlate that those people go together? Callie said he put his arm around her, but we've seen every movie since time immemorial. Niggas do what in the movie theater? Yawn and put his arm around her. So now they go together. You
We
see
ain't
what I'm
talking about no
saying?
first date stuff, Ham. Why you
No,
keep bringing up like
you
first?
don't get that, but you don't get to move the goalpost to where you wanted to be. That says
You
that
moved
those
it to first date.
no, because I'm telling you that these things that you said can happen on a first date. So does that mean we go together? Because the
I don't.
gesture is not what defines it. You have to have an agreement, right?
So it
Oh
depends on
my
the
God,
woman you're dealing with.
you moved
There's
it to
women
first
out
date.
there.
Y'all might
There's
need to be
women.
equipped because hold on, because
No, because
I'm
nobody's talking
asking,
about
but here's
just
the
the
thing,
gesture on the first date make us go together. Nobody
real
said
quick.
that, but you did
Real
that.
quick, but you say a gesture says that he's doing the things that boyfriends do, right? I'm simply telling you that these things can happen early on in a relationship. So do you correlate it at that point? You have to have agreement amongst two people. You can't just say he's doing boyfriend things, right? That doesn't make sense to me, right? Because then you call a person ain't shit, but you don't have agreement amongst two people. That doesn't make sense to me. You know,
but it's not saying they're not saying that they have an agreement. They're saying he's giving out boyfriend treatment, which a lot of men do.
what is that? You see them, Sherelle. I understand what you're saying, right, Sherelle? I'm saying that's the crux of the matter, right? There's an expectation, but nobody has conversed about it. You see?
But when you think about, for instance, so now in this time, right? So when you meet somebody, the first thing that people should be discussing, what are you looking for? So my thing is, anybody that's trying to
Tiff,
just
you
have
gotta stay out
sex,
the
like,
chat, Tiff. You have to. All right, seriously, because you're not in tune with the convo. So stay out the chat for me, please. Go ahead, Mary.
and anybody that's just casually having sex, I wouldn't expect you to want to be out in public with me, holding my hand, taking me on a date publicly, if what you're set on is something casual, if that makes sense. So to me, something that where you're looking for something more, that is the public dates, that is the public interaction, that is
Sure.
the the outings, the spending crazy money on whatever, things like that. Like, to me, that is somebody that is interested in more than something casual.
But
it literally means nothing to y'all. We have to learn that the hard way.
So that's the thing, right? So Sherelle, right? And it's not about nothing, right? It's about how the person treats themselves, right? So now if a person is being nice, right, is being chivalrous, right, it's being tied to something, but there has to be buy-in amongst two people, right? So, like, for instance, if I go out on a date, I'm gonna go to restaurants that I eat at. You see? So generally speaking, if I'm going out, like, if let's say I'm dressing up like semi-casual, I'll probably go to like a steak. I like steak a lot. So I go to steak houses mostly, And in DC, you got a bunch that are decently like upper echelon. And right, you expect the bill to be a couple $100, but that mean I love her?
No, that's not girlfriend treatment. Are you bringing them to sit with your mama and watching football on Sundays?
But really, you see what I'm saying, right? Because Mary said, if you do all these things, now it's like, oh, but you treat me. I'm like, no, I just like eating here.
But why with your mama?
Well,
and why are you telling me you love me? Because y'all know y'all say that shit too.
Okay.
Early, fast, first. A lot of times.
Men do love bomb.
Y'all are quick to be like, oh my God, I love you. Yes. They out here dropping the L bomb quick.
So, but it's just interesting, right?
First 30 days, they in love.
This is what interests me most, right? Essentially, is that it's you can be called out your name or be insulted because you guys get to determine what girlfriend boyfriend treatment is. And then because you never had a real conversation with said man about what expectations are amongst you, now he gets insulted, or even her for that matter, right? But if there's no agreement, how are we putting expectations on somebody, right? You see what I'm saying? Like, don't you set expectations with your kids? Or otherwise they say, I ain't know you meant that. I ain't know you said I can go to the park after dawn. You know what I mean? Like, you got to say, bring your $5 ass in at 8:05. I don't give a damn what Jeremy doing. I don't care if the street light don't come on till 8:20. You come home at 8:05, right? Because the street light always come on at the same time for the most part until they don't, right? And so that's why you got to say, bring your $6 ass home at 8:05.
But that's when
all
they
I'm
get
saying.
with what's understood don't have to be explained. So you act like
because that's when a nigga don't want you with nobody else.
You act like I don't show you how I feel about you. You weren't about titles so you could impress these other people. It's niggas all day.
That's why you gotta be clear. You gotta be clear. Like, hey, what you looking for? That's it. That's the first question. What you looking for? You're not looking for nothing? Okay, cool. Me neither. And we can carry on. Like, that's who ain't gonna ask?
Ask what? Hold on.
No, I'm saying, and we're not going to act like women aren't gullible and easily manipulated too. If you're a snake charmer and you could talk a bitch about her draws, she gonna come about them panties hoping and wishing in Delulu land. And we're not gonna act like men don't send women on a first class ticket to Delulu land.
Then y'all be picking the help. Y'all like niggas like fucking with the help. So y'all
Wait,
like
what?
dealing. So this is what I mean. This is what I mean by the help. Y'all like being Captain Saberhoes to them females that have not experienced nice shit. So like the smallest thing will wrap a woman up real quick. So like if you holding her hand, she gonna be like, "Oh, we go together." You opening doors for her. "Oh, we go together." Or you take her to a 5-star restaurant. "Oh, we go together." And then y'all wonder why she crazy. Y'all took a girl that ain't never experienced nothing, ain't never had nobody be nice to her, don't know what the hell manners from a man is. And then y'all like, "Oh, why is she crazy? Because I just took her a couple places and was nice to her." Nigga,
That's
what
their
you
favorite
think?
ones. Matter of fact, Hamp the other day tried to make an example out of me in Discord and was saying you got to get these girls that come from humble beginnings because you can impress them, bring them to a steakhouse, buy them the most expensive steak.
Dead ass.
Their whole
Look.
world gonna change. They gonna worship the
Yeah.
ground you walk on. Y'all gotta
Let
get
me.
these girls from
Oh,
humble beginnings. That's their favorite. They can't wait
yeah.
to show.
What
So
did he
No,
say?
but
They,
let
want
me see.
they want to be able to teach you something.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
They want
Yep.
to they want to be able to like laugh it up with the motherfucker that know how to melt government cheese and shit. Ain't had such
Yep.
info in her life.
Yep. And then be wondering why she's so damn crazy. Cause you don't want her to be Captain Saberhole over there, and you over here picking up goddamn Cinderella and
they want
shit.
meet girls in the projects to pay her rent for a year. Your
So
rent
yo,
Right.
fellas, just be a
baby.
dickhead. Just be a dickhead because it'll be misconstrued seemingly.
It's misconstrued all the time. My husband has great manners. When I tell you the women that be double taking, like, "Oh, such and such," and then they see me come around the corner, like, "Oh, you married? Hold on." I'm telling you, manners from a nigga get you could get you.
Men being nice will really make you think they like you. Like if they're nice and chivalrous, and some men just like that.
Yo, do y'all understand? Let me stop for a second, okay? This is recording. Do y'all hear what y'all saying? Like, yo, it's like y'all literally. If it's like if he being nice, y'all red flagging him. Like, oh, so
It's not a red flag. It's just you don't know
can't
what
say
that
and then
means.
say what you said before.
Have
You
some
can't say that.
decorum.
I ain't saying
Act like
it's
you've been
negative.
there before. Is
But
what they saying here.
It's only negative when you being
Desi,
malicious about it and you
hold
doing it on
on,
purpose.
really, if you don't mind. You know what I mean? Desi. Y'all describing, yeah, Tay, they with you. All these women here, they with you. Yep. If being nice, y'all go together. Callie say,
No, we said y'all watch out for
hold
the
on, let me finish. Y'all done enough, to be honest. Callie say he put his arm around her. No,
You know, I said more than that. I said many things. Okay,
I'm just
and it
saying,
wasn't
but
just go
y'all,
arm around, and then you wanna regulate it down to a first date. Well, he put his arm around on the first date, so that mean they go together too.
because
No,
you named a gesture that can happen at any time. So now they go together. See, that's
okay.
dangerous.
I didn't think we were being like just
Do
straight up just
Callie,
just ignorant.
you got mad kids, right? Do
I only got 3.
It's a lot.
I know we ain't talking about mad kids, but
Don't bring up
continue.
old shit. Now, do expectations have to be agreed upon?
Yes.
Yes.
Lex, why are they heaping expectations on these men that they just dating without having a conversation first?
First of all, howdy.
Hey, Lex.
Second, I thought we was talking serious, but we not talking serious.
Yeah, I couldn't help myself. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? See, and people, things like that. See, I mean, why put it on them if they just gonna, do it anyway? Like, because a lot of men are gonna acquiesce. There's a privilege. They want to be part of it too. They want to get some love. They want to be.
Now, Lex, here's the fly shit, right?
Okay.
The women said that women control access to sex, right? there's also a couple women who said that women enjoy sex more than men. So if those two things be it true, and we're assessing lust, why talk bad about these men that they getting with if women control access and they like sex more than men? That don't even make sense. Per the ladies, that's what they said.
A lot of shit don't make sense.
Right, I was about to say that a lot of stuff don't make sense, man. I can't even call it.
Yo, y'all gotta
What you
help me.
said? Nah. What you said, him? Y'all, you scrolling through your phone late night, and you'll still hit the ugly bitch.
Oh, back in the
If
day,
nobody else answer,
when
that
you
don't make sense.
yeah, but
No. It does make sense. It does make sense. The sense of it is she's the only one that will answer. That makes all the sense.
I
If
gotta
you only
drink.
got peanut butter
But he's not
and jelly,
attracted to her.
Don't
but if
try
you
to
only
use
got
us
peanut
as
butter
an
and jelly,
excuse to
you're gonna
drink. You
imagine that
wanted
it's a
to
steak.
drink anyway.
For a man, vagina doesn't have a face. It's a new pair of walking shoes, buddy.
Men definitely love sex more than women. Men are always in the mood. Mad, sad, somebody just died, they got shot. They'll try to fuck you in the hospital. They always on go. Women, but we moody, you know. Oh my God, I don't know.
Did
You had a full moon tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, hell no. Fuck this attitude out of me.
Women be
shoes you
You
got.
better change my mood.
I need to go charge my crystals tonight, and
What's wrong
all
with
these men ain't never got an excuse.
Not too much on charging the crystals because you're supposed to do it on a new moon, full moon.
Listen.
You can like grid out your house. But what we do?
Her husband trying to get it on, and she got to bring them crystals outside. Hold on. My crystals. I need to charge my crystals and collect my moon water.
Crazy, bro.
Not me. Shit.
Don't let that mystical get on and get on. I promise you, you want me to charge these. You want that manifestation.
This might be risky.
He dropped his soul.
Off the show is insane. But my comment was for the majority of men, not all men.
Okay, help me understand though, because y'all lost me. I'm lost.
Who's lost?
I was adding to the notion that men like sex more than women.
I hear me,
because
but
women are more.
Who's lost?
More selective.
No, they were saying more so men are always in the mood, women.
Yeah, I was saying that, and she's saying because they're more selective. Women are more selective, and I was saying is that they always in the mood. Men,
nah, I think
unless they can't get it up because they done did something. That's the only time a man won't have sex if his thing is malfunctioning.
Hold on, because as a woman that I'm on that perimenopausal tease that when they say as you get older, women enjoy it a little bit more. Put your shoulders away, sir. It's a very true statement. Yeah, he got his shoulders out. Put them shoulders
out.
But
beloved.
When they say it get greater later, believe that. We don't hit the wall ever. Ain't no wall to hit.
Oh,
Coach Tay, am I correct in saying there's no wall as long as the woman is being treated well and the man knows what's going on with her partner?
She just talking like
I'm not.
I know an old head that said, "Ain't no greater feeling than a piece of new pussy," and that's for men. I don't never hear no female say, "Ain't no greater feeling than a new penis."
Yeah,
if you got a G unit
like
on.
They be making songs like "I ain't got no type." I wish I could every girl in the world.
Oh, Jamie Foxx, sex, the song "Sex" all the time. Sex
y'all just
everywhere I go.
They want to do midgets, people that's tall.
They
want to do Down syndrome girls. They ain't never been a woman that's like, I want to do a Down
syndrome
syndrome.
is trending.
Down syndrome sis.
Down syndrome booty. Down syndrome booty.
Yo, they just saying words. They just saying anything. They're just talking. This is amazing to me.
Playing in our face tonight.
I'm not sure. What
it's saying right now. I'm looking at TikTok right now. It says syndrome is down, but the ass is up, and she's twerking on TikTok.
Is that
I saw that too. I saw that too. And them niggas in them comments
That
was
is, and them niggas in the
going
comments like,
crazy.
I would smack that Down syndrome up.
Wow.
No.
Hey, y'all sound crazy. Y'all just up here just saying stuff.
Even
That's
Mr.
your
Fantastic said
species.
he have to do before he get in
That's your
a
species of
relationship. He
human.
got to do a midget. He got to do a girl that's taller than him.
Okay. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Dre with the $2 says, men enjoy it because we orgasm every time we bust.
You do not orgasm. You just come.
Aaron with the $2 says, if I don't say you my girlfriend, you ain't my girlfriend. Mike Brown with the $10 says, so y'all get bamboozled more than once with the same lines, dates, and etc. That shit is crazy, y'all. Y'all admitting that shit. Aaron with the $5 says, so I'm supposed to walk past my mom in Target because I'm with you. She raised me to introduce people when I'm with the public. Mike Brown, my OG in the building. What are the lies? Okay, let me ask y'all a question. Before he lies to you, do you lie to yourself?
Yes. Yep.
Every time.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yes.
If you lie to
And
yourself,
I probably lied to him too.
well, aside from Mary, if you're lying to yourself, right? Again, why so much finger pointing?
Because we want you to be better. We want you to fulfill the fantasy.
But if you're
we
calling
don't
it
wanna
a
take
fantasy,
responsibility.
go ahead, Tay.
I was just saying no because we don't want to take accountability.
Is
Like
that it?
if we're admitting on we're doing all the things, it's like you don't really want to own up. We're not owning up to the part that we're doing. That's why I'm confused. Like why y'all act like we not putting ourselves in these situations because that's what's happening. I think that's the point.
I think because women are sometimes delusional because they believe that the intimacy.
Majority or minority of the time, would you say?
Like 95% of the time.
Delusional?
Hell yeah. I'm serious. Curtis was supposed to love me. Okay.
No.
We meet somebody.
He's a good man, Savannah. He's a good man.
Women will meet a man. He smell good. He smiled. Let like a man like Morris Chestnut walk up.
It's a whole mama that told her daughter
smile.
that the married man was a good man.
Melting,
He's a good
calling her
man,
friends, girl, I
Savannah.
think it's fine, man. We getting married. Our kids' name gonna be.
Honestly,
when we was
honestly,
little
though,
girls, we used to be writing about
MASH.
the boy, putting his
No, the
name.
man. Do you remember playing MASH? Like, do dudes play MASH? Like, do you know what that is, Captain?
No, I don't think guys do that because girls are the only ones they teach to grow up to be somebody.
Hold on.
Hamilton, do you know what MASH is?
Honestly, I feel like
Hold on, Dad.
women.
I want him to answer.
Wait, let Mary go. Let Mary go. Y'all can't hear her?
What's MASH? Do we know?
Yeah. We're not talking about MASH.
I'm talking about
So-
the lies that.
So
women
him,
create.
honestly, I feel like women lie to themselves about what they already know to make themselves feel better about not potentially being a hoe. So like it's not like we can't just go out and be like, damn, like I want to have sex with that man right there. Like, yeah, it sounds good. Technically we can do it, but it's frowned upon. So if a man is doing these things that makes us feel comfortable as if it's like, oh, it gives us an excuse to be like, yeah, I had sex with him because we deal with each other or we talk to each other or, you know, he already treats me like his girlfriend. It's kind of like a pass.
You guys cook it up to give yourself a pass.
Yeah, to give yourself a pass.
To
Like
have
it's like
sex?
a mental thing to be like, instead of just being it, you know, having it labeled as, oh, just casual sex with just somebody random. Like, no, this somebody I deal with. This the only person I deal with. And I'm going to have sex with him because I talk to him or that's who I deal with. Even though we know it's never going to be nothing more than what it is. Even though we know what he's saying potentially could be bullshit, could be not, whatever. It depends on what he's telling you. But it just gives us a pass in regards to not being a hoe.
Okay, so when you say hoe, so they try to say I talk to him. So when I'm having sex with him, it's because it's more than just sex, essentially. But you know good and hell well that
we care about each other.
So like it looks better on our end as women. It looks better when it's like, oh, I'm not in a relationship, but I'm dealing with this person and I'm having sex with him. That gives you a pass to have sex with him because you're like, I'm dealing with him.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just being like, oh, we're casually having sex. Like, no, I deal with this man. This is the man that I deal with. And my man, even though he's not my man. Which is
my
what
man,
women
that's not my man.
Yeah, so that doesn't
Give
count
themselves a
as
pass.
whole activity because you actually got a relationship of some sort.
It's
Right.
a situation.
But the truth is,
a who thing.
but the truth is, y'all just be hoeing, innit?
Yeah.
What?
Hey,
Yeah.
but you know what?
Technically, when you know it's not going to get nowhere, then yeah, that's exactly what you're doing. But again, like I said, it's a self pass that you're giving yourself.
I don't agree.
It don't cost a lot of you if I lie to myself. So it ain't no pass. I ain't getting no pass. I don't even know
she's
what you're
saying
talking about.
like she's saying technically because if you saying that you have a level of relationship with boy and you sleep with him, that's not the same as you having like a one night stand. When in actuality, you know there's no future with him, but you just sleep
it's
with
like
him.
a multiple night stand.
Yeah, no, I'm just being I'm trolling. I guess when I said it don't cost a lot of you when I lie to myself. So I'm not lying. I mean, what are you talking about? No, that's my boyfriend. We go together. But why even say it? We gotta
go together.
Just say it. Just say it. That's your boy.
So Lex, that's what they were saying,
Don't go
right?
with everybody you
That's what
Is
I'm
that what we're
saying.
saying?
Huh?
I said, are we saying we go with everybody we get our body to? Like that doesn't make sense to me.
No, she's saying women are making up in his head like it's okay to have sex
without him being
because it's more than just a fling because they think it's a level of relationship.
It's a situationship, what they call situationships. So they get in a pass, even though they know it's never going to be more. They're giving themselves a pass to, sleep with whoever. Like I noticed that I've seen that with a lot of women. Me personally, we gonna fuck. But that's what women do. They try to give themselves that grace.
Mm-hmm. Or they think it might grow into something else. You got to be optimistic.
They do think that they have like that magic that can make a relationship.
What happens is y'all get him and he gonna be yours because y'all fucking. But it don't turn into
because
that.
all
right?
women think
like
that
you
they're
be trying to make it a relationship.
Unicorn.
That's
A
not
lot of
what
women
it is.
put themselves to be unicorn, and the man
But
is who he is. He's the same person he was before, and he's the same person who he is after. If you try to make yourself, and that's why I don't get into this. I got the juiciest. I got the wettest. Blah blah blah. Girl, at nighttime and turn the lights off.
Okay, so I'm not talking about her putting a whole bunch of stock on her pussy per se, but what I'm getting ready to say isn't that how a lot of relationships start anyway? It's just off of some casual shit. He end up liking you more than he liked the other bitches that he fucking, and y'all together.
Well,
sometimes you get pregnant and it's like, oh, okay.
The thing real quick, the thing about relationship, right? Because we're looking at the activity, lust, lies, right? We're on lies, okay? The relationship starting like this in our community, we agree. However, what are the failure rates? What is the relationship rates? What's the trauma that people are experiencing by starting in such a way? So we understand how things work and go, but what we're assessing doesn't sound like it's too bright.
True, that's a separate thing. But I understand your point.
Yeah, but the lust, the lies, and y'all lying to yourselves. Y'all know he lying to you, and then y'all want to have sex, and then y'all want to have sex to please him. Look at the process. Look at the culmination. And then you have to lie to yourself so you can say, I'm not a hoe because we have a relationship, quote unquote, per Mary.
I don't think that's why women lie to themselves. I think the type of love that women desire is unrealistic in the first place. I think love is better when you're delusional. When it's a fairy tale, when it's this they do a shit in their relationships.
Does it sound?
But when you're
crazy?
delusional, isn't that a lie?
Magnify it all.
Yes.
Isn't being delusional being a lie? Like, isn't that a lie though? Like, that's still lying to yourself. Like being delusional.
I'm not saying they don't lie to themselves. I'm saying for the reason. It's not because they don't, you know, want to be considered a hoe because these hoes know they hoes. Hoes are proud. Like it's not like, you know, hoes are like marching. They have parades, like pride parades and stuff like that. So they're not ashamed anymore. You know what I'm saying? So
No,
it's
the
really just
biggest
about
hoes quiet. The biggest hoes are actually quiet. You
Tiana
know, they
Turner
just
is
go
on
about
every
it
podcast.
a certain. They just go about it a certain way. Like these, like women are not stupid. Now, do we do stupid shit? Absolutely. But I don't think people give women enough credit for being as smart as they are because they play into the stupid shit a lot, which would be niggas.
Forrest Gump
So
said
like we're
stupid
not
is as
It look
stupid
like a
we're
does.
duck,
not do
Mary. It
we
quack like a duck. The feet be
but
orange. They
but
be
what I'm saying
yeah.
is women have high hopes for love because we're emotional creatures. But realistically, you know, I would hope that you know when a nigga don't want nothing than what he's presenting to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like women just be comfortable.
But
They're
y'all,
comfortable too.
Mary,
But if
before
he's
you get to
But
love,
Mary, you would
if he's
think
presenting lies,
that's
then
that's
but
logical, but
no,
we've never been taught to be logical when pursuing love. We've been taught what, like, you're the
To be
one.
stupid?
That Cinderella shoe, like, why did he need to make the foot go all over
no,
the country, right?
yeah,
It was one woman. You didn't even remember what this chick looked like. Like, what the hell? We're taught a very delusional base of what love is. We're not taught to be logical in love. I think men are, and to be strategic and make it make sense and partner well, but a lot of women get kind of
Yeah,
swept
women are not taught to be logical
I
enough.
feel like we have hope. I feel like there's a lot of hope there's a lot of hope that goes on. Yeah, like there's a lot of hope for change in men. There's a lot of hope for
no,
change
that,
in
but that's where Mary,
So,
pardon
hope,
me,
and I'm not
pardon
trying to
me,
be rude. We hear
pardon me.
you,
but
Hamilton.
realistically, y'all don't
Can't hear me?
Obama gave us hope, right? And black people have never recovered
Who?
over hope.
What you talking about?
Hope is almost like a disease.
old Ray Gibson ain't never give up no motherfucking hope.
Yo, so wait. But Mary, right? This is where I had to interject. Cause you're saying hope for men, like y'all throwing men a lifeline. No, beloved. You already lusting, right?
no, I'm
You
saying for
already hold on. I'm just saying you already lusting, you already lying to yourself, you already know you being lied to, right? And then you have this perpetual cycle happening to you specifically because you're making these choices. If you already said that women control access to the sexual part and sex is largely casual, why then do you even implicate men at all based on your soliloquy?
I'm saying the hope for men to change in their situation. So like they're hoping that, you know, this may not be what it is right now, but I hope that it will be something else. So it's the hope for the change in the situation is what I'm
Gotcha.
saying.
Now here's the thing, right, Mary, right? And I want to get Tay in. And Tay, you can answer this too. You had a school party, you had a dance, you had a lounge, you had a club, right? You meet son, you fuck with him, you go home, you do the thing with him. You really think in your head that having sex at 2 a.m. is gonna change the having sex, waking up in the morning and being with a nigga and all that? See, this the parts where men being called, like there's one girl a while back was like feeling some type of way towards me, right? Because we met at the club, chilling, boom, went to her crib and all that. We kicked it, consistently, but it started after the club. That's your slot. But I'm the asshole.
That's for the women that fall for that. Because first of all,
Come on, Mary. But
Who think that nigga really like them if they fuck them after the
I
club?
can't speak for the women that fall for that. Because my thing is,
Fall for,
I
but
think of
Mary, pardon me.
No.
I'm listening to the lingo. Fall for what? We went to her house. I fell for it. I got duped. I'm the A side.
I'm saying if she fall for it thinking that you gonna wife her on some type of
But why
level.
you? I know, Mary, but why you saying fall? Fall for what? She literally like, hey, you want to go back to my house? What did she fall for?
She fought for the consistent dick. That's what she did. Like she fell for the consistency. That's what
No,
she fell for.
I don't think no
Why
chick
are
is
you?
falling for
What are you
no
talking
nigga.
about?
Like he really liked
Like,
her and he fucked her at 2 a.m. after the club. I don't think no woman is on that type of time like that where she think it's gonna be some kind of relationship like that. You know what I'm saying?
Did
Like
she know
there's
you
women
before?
out there like that.
we go together because he fucked me at 2 o'clock in the
But
morning
did
after
you
the
know her
club.
before?
and
Like,
Like
did
this,
she
nah.
know you who you was already?
so they might know me, right? Because I DJ. You see what I'm
So she
saying?
probably had a crush on you, and you know what I'm saying?
No, but the
But
key was he said the key was he said, right? He fucked her after the club the first night, but then he continued to have sex with this woman. So
At the
then at
same
that point,
time, though, they ain't
the
dating.
consistency is what she fell for. She fell for the consistency, thinking that he was actually interested. Again, there are some women that
Her.
are
You
like that.
invited her though, not a relationship, not getting
Exactly.
You probably
her.
gave her a free pit
Let's
bull,
take talk.
all type of
I
shit.
got your point.
Listen,
Go ahead,
listen.
Faye.
Oh my
My
God,
bad.
Come on, y'all.
the thing. He don't give a fuck about what major is, what her life goals are. He's trying to fuck consistently at that time every day because you let him the first fucking time. You see what I'm saying? So you set the expectation in whatever you do first, period. Whether you love him first, lusting him first, or lying to his ass, or yourself first. So we're missing it, guys. Like they both went home together. She invited him. Like I've been that girl. I don't
She
know.
still fell for it. She still fell for the
No,
consistency.
because I chose.
That's why she
Okay,
thought
we
it
talk
was
about me
something
now.
different.
We talk about me now. I chose, right? It's me. I chose to be with him. Not him, but somebody right, at the party or whatever, lounge, whatever he said. I chose to leave with him. It's my choice, right? Body, my fucking choice. Like I chose to fuck him too during that time. So in my head, oh, okay.
Right.
So the next party, oh, I'm gonna see what he doing, right? Because I know, like him say, like that's my slide, that's our time. We ain't hanging out at the caf. He ain't walking me to school. This motherfucker not holding my books. You see what I mean? Like, we hit each other up after the party.
And why you sleeping with him? He don't.
That's not. We don't need the righteous talk. We need the truth, B.
Right. I was about
I
to
want
say.
to because I'm choosing to because I like the dick because sex is good. Come on, now. You mean to tell me y'all?
Or she thought it was something more.
Mary,
No.
Isn't that what you
saying
said?
that.
I thought that's what you said. You said she thought it was
No,
something.
nothing
No,
what she said.
What I'm
I thought
saying
that's what
is,
Hamp said initially.
I was
That's
saying
what
simply
Hamp.
when I stopped talking to her, she felt some type of way.
That's what I'm talking about.
You already
Yeah.
slept with
I mean,
her?
you
Yeah,
can't help if
the
you.
first night,
Then
right?
why did she not? What'd you just say?
The first, I just told the story, right? So I met her at the club. I finished DJing. She was still partying after I was done, right? We started chopping it up and all that, and we went to her house. And then I seen her around the same time for the next couple months, consistently, like decently consistent. And then I had to curve her for whatever the reasons were. She felt the way, but I'm like, why you not coming when I DJ no more? It's just, you know what I mean?
She caught feelings. You know, when women have sex, they let off a hormone that gets them attached to the person. And she probably already had a crush on you.
No,
That's
but
She fell for him.
But really,
that's like
100%.
anybody having sex with their celebrity crush. Of course, you're gonna
100%. But what I'm more so trying to mind out, and let me see what Des, Callie, Lex think. Right, this was the situation, like Tay's situation, very similar. Right, you don't get to then throw insults. That nigga ain't shit. I ain't coming because it was never nothing. You see, but then it'll be talked like this person did something to me. Because she been telling herself stuff in her head, right, based on our interaction. Because to Callie's point, if I put up my hand around her, she think I like her.
But y'all was having sex and you gonna call that nothing? You
That's
ain't laugh
what,
with her?
well, that's the thing, right? If I have, well, Sherelle, let me ask you a question. If you see a nigga at the club that you think you're familiar with because he DJs there often, you connect with him after he's done DJing, you bring him to your house and have sex with him. Don't you think sex is nothing?
You should.
Maybe I thought sex. want to get me that man that I want, and I had to put it on them because women think they sexist. Their vaginas is made of magic. I put it on them, made me want to marry, and made them want to marry me is a song.
Sex don't mean nothing nowadays.
She thought she was gonna put it on you and make you want to marry her.
And
sex means nothing.
It don't mean a doggone thing. She could make it wet. He could scream. He could curl his toes.
Rashida got Kirk, and these women trying to find their Kirk. Period.
Kirk who? Kirk as in Rashida's Kirk?
The lies are outstanding, bro.
No. Wait, Sherelle, are you talking about Kirk like Rashida?
They own man. They try all these women out here trying to put it on the man and make them want to marry them.
My name is,
which is exactly why
I rap like Shorty Low. I rap like Shorty Low. My name Rashida.
Tiff, you wasn't putting on that man to make him want to marry you,
huh? We go together. Tell that nigga we go together. We go together.
Y'all hear yourself just
sometimes
lying.
it be working. Look at Drill got that little boy in the NBA, got a baby out of him. She put that shit on him, made him want to put a baby in her because that's what we get most times.
Chill. Most of that ain't happening for y'all.
Wait, so put a baby is not a ring?
Remember,
when he an NBA star, baby, fuck the ring. Child support.
Okay, but what we think gonna happen with Travis then? Because I think he gonna get married.
I don't want to talk about that, right? Because we already know. Women already said average child support is $40 a week. So we ain't even.
No, I'm talking about she put on an NBA player. Her child support checks are nice.
Yeah, it's only 1,000 NBA players in the world.
But I'm saying like every woman at her level thinks she can put that shit on them. What she be saying? These niggas ain't gonna never leave me. This shit too fire. It's too. Man, women talk about their vaginas like it's everything.
But I love you. You my everything.
Yo, y'all hear yourself though? That ass. Real shit though. Think about everything that was put together to justify the level of delusion, right? And it was y'all conversing, right? My man's with the red doobie on in the corner. That's my man's. Told me he put his arm around her in month 2. He set the unrealistic expectation. Mary said she knows she hoeing, but if she say she got a relationship with him, she ain't hoeing no more. Tay tried to told y'all she elected to have sex with the same nigga every night after the parties from Williams Hall that ended at 2. Usually get back to the room about 2:30. You take a shower and go to her room by 3. Same nigga.
I want to hear that.
Dad say she giving out cheeks. It's all good. Them men should agree to take care of her because they got cheeks.
I mean,
excuse me. Hemp.
You can take care of a person without ever getting cheeks.
Wait a minute, Tim. One moment. Hemp. No. I said that the expectation is after you clap the cheeks, you should be responsible for said bitch. Not that you are for said bitch.
Why you
don't misconstrue the word.
Kind of said the same thing. Relly told me, yo, Hamp, she wanted you to come to her house because she was feeling you, and she thought that she was gonna knock your socks off to get you to marry her.
Now I call Cap. Where's the little button? Cap.
At the DC club closed at 3 a.m. Come on, my nigga. Like
what men always out here talk about? Oh, I married my one night stand. One night stands get married all the time.
But I'm just regurgitating what y'all saying. This shit, it sounds crazy. Like, yo, y'all getting your top knocked off, but you in the wrong neighborhood on purpose.
Yeah, man. Women are dumb, bro. I'm telling you.
You this nigga that you don't see in the photo.
This might be risky.
You running from the bullets. You shouldn't have been talking shit to that nigga. You lucky your brother was there, but now he ain't there. You get caught in the alley on purpose,
That's facts.
knowing the gunshots are coming. You this nigga.
This might be risky.
But you can't be there. You know Uncle Phil sneaking the door every day, but you do it. This is how y'all sounded when I dropped myself.
Man did he set for himself, and a man ceiling.
What are y'all? What the fuck are y'all doing?
I told you, we stupid, Hamp. I told you. I told you. What was that, like 2 weeks ago? I think.
Yeah, man. When we young, it's even worse. When we like young, boy, the dumbness be.
You get about
like
a good
hindsight
time.
when you think about how stupid you used to be. Man, it's crazy.
You get about a good.
But like that's all
Whip.
voluntary. Like that's all voluntarily though. Like that's the worst part about it. Like you're volunteering to be that stupid because you're very well aware.
And you know what? That's probably because when we was young and boys used to be mean to us, and they used to be telling us that mean he like you. They were been fucking our head up since we was kids.
That's why I'm telling you, sex ain't shit, boy. It ain't worth a damn.
Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend.
But me, be responsible enough to take
Help
responsibility.
the channel.
I'm too tipsy for this. Hey, listen. All right, this.
Y'all drunk?
Granville with the $2 says, "Women logic, pussy fix all."
Nah, it ain't no pussy flick all.
Harrison with the $5 says, "Well played, sir. Well played. Salute, my G." Ezekiel Ben Israel with the $5 says, "Tay, a real one." Yeah, man. You gotta keep it tall, man. Aaron with the $2 says, "Maybe we need a show on slots men and women fitting." Perhaps. Black King. Salute, my brother. Appreciate you out. Aaron with the $2 says, "They act like they playing 3-card Monty with us."
No, y'all playing 3-card Monty with us. Y'all the ones
3-card
sending mixed
Monty?
signals.
That's
Y'all the one.
pick the card
Niggas
you
is the one sending mixed signals and shit. Don't give me no girlfriend
Y'all
treatment, and I'm
mixing
the
your
hoe.
own signals. Mary, no.
Don't give me no girlfriend
Listen,
treatment if I'm the hoe.
just know
Treat me like-
I'm not one of the dummies. Just know I'm not one and ain't never been one of the dummies.
If I'm the hoe, treat me like the hoe.
Callie, see, Mary, Callie been inside.
Hell yeah,
since
here.
2000 also 2004. All right. So, Jonathan with the $5 says, "Equality, smart, strong, educated boss babes." Shaking my head. Keep them talking. The truth will come out. Dudes know the regular Johns are hoes. Dre with the $5 says, "Ladies, thanks for the insight on female psychology. Sex is heightened for men too when we are connected to a cerebral level." Aaron with the $5 says, "So I'm supposed to what? Tay, you want to respond to this?" Aaron with the $5 says, "So I'm supposed to walk past." Oh, I read this one. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. So
No, Aaron, let's
Can I
not be
ask a question
crazy.
real
You
quick?
brought me to your mama house, nigga. You ain't just walk past your mama in Target. Stop it.
So listen, y'all. So we've done a enlightening job, which we appreciate y'all wholeheartedly, regarding lust and lies.
I got a question.
Go ahead, Lex. You can ask your question before I ask mine. Go ahead.
Okay, Miss Barry, because you just said that you not one of those stupid ones. You not the one. How long did it take for you to get your doctorate?
Get what?
I said you said that I wasn't one of those stupid ones, or like basically don't play with you. How long did it take you to get there?
No, I've always been a nigga growing up.
So you ain't never it like first time never like you ain't never got played for pussy. You never got played for pussy.
What do you mean, like played for pussy? Like
the type of stuff that Hemp is saying. Like you
fell
thought
for
that-
you ain't never bumped your head.
No, never.
No,
Never.
nigga.
I bumped my head 3 times.
I do you how you do.
But nah, niggas just get niggas that get access to you may at an inopportune time, right? I think all the women up here have fallen to a good talk game and all that, right? And not to mention the fact that they had a mutual attraction, right? Like we can't forget that part, right? So even if you on the fence and all that, right? If that man talking how you want him to talk, you gonna go that route. Maybe earlier than you expected. That's all we saying.
My husband talked a good game.
You know what I mean?
Still best friends. We, he married me. So other than that.
But nah, that shit be happening, man. There's a girl one time, right? She knocked on my door. She talking about she looking for somebody else. She ended up coming in the room. But they told me, nigga, she set you up, nigga. She knocked on that door on purpose and said she was an accident. It was an accident.
I have like when they go all the way and make you their girlfriend and then change and flip around, but never nothing before. I don't think it's hard to become a girlfriend. Niggas will do whatever.
Be a girlfriend though.
Huh? Like,
everybody don't want to be a girlfriend all the time either, though.
Well, then they're not getting played if they're not trying to be a girlfriend. If they just trying to smash, then they just smash.
They just kind of just enjoying the other party, like it's just.
Yeah. So it's not like a bamboozle. Like if you it's like I'm not trying to get nothing serious, and he don't give you nothing serious, then y'all on the same level.
Okay, so you do agree that women are.
Can do that? Do you really think that most
saying.
just like we just enjoying this? It's just us.
Are most women that lustful?
I don't think most, no, but I think they definitely out there. Yeah, them.
What's the percentage? Everybody go around the room, starting with Tiff, end with Callie. All right. So percentage of women that are lustful in that way. They can have sex with no strings attached.
18%.
Sherelle?
60%.
Alexis from Texas?
That they can physically do it, yes, a good 70%.
No, I'm saying that they don't have no intention for boy.
Oh, yeah, a good 70%. Now, if they turn their minds like how we was talking earlier, that's another story. But yeah, 70%.
So they can have sex with them, no expectations, none of that. 70%.
Yeah, because they know, like, that's what I'm saying. Him, like, what you was talking about, oh, girl, like, she said to say, she knew, deep down, she knew. Maybe it was a mustard seed, but she knew. So that's what I'm saying. Like, stop.
So 70% of women can just have lustful sex.
Yeah.
Okay. Tay?
7 to 10%. Mm-hmm.
Mary Berry?
30%.
30%? Desi?
Mm-hmm.
So just to be clear, the question is how many of them know that they could like.
How many women can just have sex like how men have sex? Fuck, no strings attached.
2%.
You added like men. Nobody said like men.
I'm trying to clarify it.
Look, the dance.
The majority of women have had one night stands and fucked niggas that's not their boyfriend.
Being consistent with it, like being able to not have PTSD from it, essentially.
Right. Or catching feelings, which we do all the time.
Right, Des?
Callie?
Yeah, I'm going. What about a smooth third? 30%.
30% or 33%?
Okay. Technical. 30%.
Okay.
But do you know why 30% is high for me? Can we expand on that?
Why?
Because it's motivated by money.
Ooh, wait, whoa. Say more. Say more.
So women are more prone to know and play their position when they're benefiting, especially financially.
Okay.
So you got a higher chance of a woman staying where she's at and being able to keep her where she's just accessible when you want to have her accessible, if you're providing for her financially.
I understand. So you're saying if you're a kept woman, there is a level of you may not have to do it all the time.
I'm not going to say kept because I wouldn't consider that. I wouldn't consider that being kept.
but it's gonna be
What would you
minuscule.
consider? Are you saying
It's
just
gonna be minuscule.
put a partner that's giving, charitable?
I ain't
You know what
Yeah,
numbers I feel
yo.
like are not applying is dragging. Like,
Yo,
them
y'all
girls
need to
that's just undesirable that men slide up on at 2 a.m. Them girls get more dick than anybody.
Yes, the overwhelming majority of women ain't getting shit paid for. Pete's, hold on, y'all. Art was popping. Truth was goody. Leo's in the building. Pete's was popping, kid. Out the mud, Cody in the building. Mitt was goody. I ain't seen you in a minute. Shaw was goody. Mr. Ray. So to everybody who I did not see, I apologize. We've been rapping. Feel me? I apologize. Katana, what up? So y'all gotta chill with this, right? Y'all speaking in a hyperbolic way. Niggas ain't paying for shit. Poppy Blanco, what up? Niggas ain't paying for a motherfucking thing.
They are. I don't know why y'all think
Because I know niggas. Niggas ain't paying for shit.
I know niggas,
Like
and niggas is paying for
you
shit.
think because we get the General Soul's chicken for you when we on the way that you think that's paying for? Y'all
No,
think anything
niggas is
for
paying.
shit.
Niggas is
No, they
paying.
not. Niggas don't have no money to pay.
They're not telling y'all. They're not telling y'all. Niggas will
What are they
find the
paying
money.
for?
Didn't you just say niggas will get a new job for some pussy? You just said that.
I'm saying to get access, but niggas ain't paying for these hoes. The majority is what Sherelle is saying.
You'd be surprised.
I don't think majority of niggas is out here paying for bitches to get their hair and their
KG, what up,
nails done and paying motherfuckers bills and shit like that.
I
They gonna
don't
live in
know.
that house.
I mean, if they don't want to look like no bum, if they want to,
I
they
don't know.
paying for something. They paying for a phone bill or something. I know plenty of niggas that pay
Or
for
even
phone
when you
bills.
when you talk about the majority of black women being overweight girls let niggas slide. No commitment.
No
Forever.
commitment.
Even when they get pregnant, you never know who their baby daddy. You know how many girls we watch on the internet that they get pregnant, we never know who their baby daddies is? They barely know who their baby daddies is. And them niggas refuse to let them show their face. How many times we gotta watch somebody fucking private green? You'll see in the green loop on Instagram because they trying to hide the fact that they was some nigga that they cannot put on the internet for real. There are a lot of motherfucking niggas that would never claim them imperfect at all.
Real shit.
But does that mean they're not paying for something? Like not even a phone bill, electric bill, water bill?
They be taking care of these niggas.
Niggas be paying.
I don't think majority of
cousins
niggas
is
ain't paying for no phone bills and
they
all
ain't
that
got
shit.
going for them, but
Who
some
not?
And they
You ain't
love
got
that.
no business. You ain't got no business fucking no nigga that can't pay a goddamn phone bill.
Girl,
I
ain't no fucking way.
No. See, paying for a phone bill is one thing if he lived there, right? If y'all in the same residence, that's one thing. But I don't think that a majority of niggas is paying no bitches bills and they don't live in the same fucking house. Like
Yes,
no.
they. What kind?
No,
Mary,
what type
Mary,
of
you
nigga
gotta
is that?
majority of
chill,
niggas,
bro.
no.
I'ma just mind my
Niggas
business.
Niggas
Nah,
ain't
Mary,
paying.
I'm with you. Cause what the fuck type niggas y'all messing with? Y'all letting them smash for the free 99?
Yes, niggas is
I don't think
smashing for the free. Y'all,
No, ain't no
me.
free 99. It's just that I don't think majority of niggas is tricks like that.
Oh my god, yo,
You
y'all
messing with the
gotta-
wrong tax bracket. If a nigga ain't tricking, he can't afford the pussy. So why you giving it to him?
Look. Okay, so we prostitutes now.
No,
Oh, that's a lot, Kylie. That's a lot.
Segue into that. It ain't about prostitution now.
That is
'Cause if that's the
prostitution. You
case-
said you fucking with the wrong tax
Women is
bracket so he
hoes.
can
Women
get
is
the pussy and he ain't paying no fucking
Yo,
bills
you know how
and he
many
ain't paying no
wait,
money. That sounds like goddamn prostitution to me.
Wait,
Like a tooth.
What are you doing here?
That sounds like a straight up prostitute.
No,
I'm sorry.
Callie,
It do.
wait up, Callie. Listen.
Women is hoes. Women is hoes.
No.
Women is
Women is
hoes.
hoes. Women is hoes. Women is hoes.
Women is hoes.
No,
Women is hoes.
you got to
Women
say
is hoes.
Chill.
Women is toots.
Women
They
have a
prostitutes,
more.
Women is
nigga.
hoes. Women is hoes. Women
At
is
the
hoes.
end of the
Women is
day,
hoes.
wait.
Women is hoes. Women is hoes.
Hold
If
on
women
now.
is hoes,
Hold on.
Yo,
Hold
we
on.
just letting y'all talk.
Wait.
We're
At
just
the
letting
end of
y'all
the
talk.
day, wait. No, Callie, get back in the camera. I need to see you. We need to be eye to eye. Like we just toasted, goddammit. Listen, at the end of the day, a woman is at a greater risk for being down and out if she don't mess with the right nigga. We talking about pregnancy. We talking about like being down for 9 months. Why would you mess with a broke ass nigga that couldn't take care of you?
They're doing that. What do you think Pookie and Ray Ray is?
But that's what I'm
What do you
saying. If
think?
a
What do
nigga
you
not,
think a homosexual
if a nigga,
is? We talk about this, but that's really what's going on. Homosexuality, bitches holding down niggas in jail, marrying them, and being because niggas who got money and is tricking niggas is never tricking on average.
But these niggas in jail that still take care of bills though. It's niggas in jail that
So you're telling me
trick on a regular bitch?
Wait, so you're telling me it's either you're a prostitute or you fucking with a Pookie and Ray Ray? Like there's no
no. Those are not the only two options. The other option is the fact that you pay your own bills, he pays his own bills, and y'all fuck with each other just off the strength that y'all fuck with each other.
But you're at a greater risk though, Callie, because he could go to work after 9 months if you get pregnant. You got to stay at home with your ankles and your ankles swollen.
Why are you getting pregnant?
Because niggas is out here fucking raw, and there's no abortion clinic in Texas no more.
Why are you getting pregnant? Why are you getting pregnant?
Fucking a nigga raw because you trust him. That's why.
No, you could fuck him you can fuck him raw, sure, but why are you getting pregnant though?
Because he nutted in you.
No, because you're supposed to be on birth control, nigga.
That's crazy
shit.
These niggas slide. Y'all giving these niggas.
Fuck that slide, nigga. Fuck that slide. You control whether or not you get pregnant or not. Fuck whatever that nigga doing. You control whether or not you get pregnant. Nah.
No, that's
all of that. You control whether or not you get pregnant. Nigga, I fucked raw for fucking 4 years and I ain't get pregnant until fucking year 4, and that's because I went on ahead and I took myself off of birth control, and we had a whole goddamn conversation about that. Fuck all of that, nigga. You can fuck raw, you can fuck raw, and you ain't gonna have no goddamn baby.
That's why niggas can come out here and fuck whatever because we're.
So I'm gonna fuck raw for a fucking cell phone bill. I'm gonna fuck raw for a cell phone bill though.
But listen,
for a cell phone bill. That's like a toots. That's like a goddamn prostitute. I'm not accepting no motherfucking money just because I want some goddamn raw dick. Like fuck all of that, nigga. That's like a goddamn prostitute.
You're not even listening though. You
can't
so
fuck
irate
unless he pay my goddamn bill. Nah,
Kelly don't like that shit.
I'm saying that y'all.
Unless he paid my goddamn phone bill. You know how crazy that sound? That's like a goddamn prostitute.
I'm gonna land my plane here, Kelly. You got it.
All right,
no,
you got it.
That's a thing,
no,
right?
no, I got it. You sound like a toot because you talking about I can't fuck. I'm not fucking raw. A prostitute, nigga. Look, I can't fuck raw.
I sound like at the end of the day,
no,
nigga gonna take responsibility, and I'm not gonna fuck with no damn broke ass nigga.
He take responsibility for that kid. He ain't taking responsibility for your goddamn bills and your rent, nigga.
But if he was a real nigga, he would take responsibility of you and the kid because he the one that know that you.
He don't live there. He don't live there.
Do with living? Y'all
so why is he paying your bills if he don't live there?
Y'all,
he paying your how your bills getting paid if he don't live there? How your bills getting paid otherwise?
This is why niggas go out and do what the fuck they want to do because there's no responsibility tied to the shit. Yes,
responsibility? Nah, your bills is your own responsibility. No, your bills is your own responsibility.
No, if you
your bills.
He fucking you. You're his responsibility.
No, he is no. Your bills are your responsibility.
Yo, if a nigga is fucking you,
I don't give a damn how much pussy I give him. My bills are my responsibility.
That means you don't trust that nigga. So why you?
That means he don't fucking live here. That means he don't live here. Why is he paying my motherfucking bills?
That's why casual
sex is dangerous. No, this is my house. He has his own house. He pays his bills. I pay my bills. I'm giving him pussy because I want to, nigga. I'm not giving him pussy because he pays my fucking bills.
I'm not giving no nigga that can't. I'm not giving no pussy up that a nigga can't take care of me. Point blank. Period.
Don't give up no goddamn pussy. You want him to take care of you? Y'all live together then, and you move into his shit, and then he can take care of you.
If we living together or not, if a nigga can't fucking help me out, and I can drop my drawers at the bottom of the hat,
he helped you out with some goddamn dick. He ain't helping you out because of your fucking bills.
Dick and pussy not equal. My shit is way top tier. Your dick is not equal to my fucking pussy. Point blank. Period.
His dick ain't equal to your fucking bills neither.
God damn.
Look, at the end of the day, I ain't.
Them bills got your name on it. They don't have his dick name on it.
At the end of the day, I ain't fucking no broke ass nigga. Do what you want with your pussy.
Yeah, you don't have to fuck no broke ass nigga.
Straight up.
Look, you can fuck a nigga that ain't broke. That's not a problem. But just because he ain't paying your bills, don't mean he fucking broke. That mean it ain't his goddamn responsibility. Your bills got your name on it. It don't have his dick name on it.
Okay, you're right. I land my plane. This pussy got a price tag on it. Just so
Wait,
everybody know.
Kelly,
Your pussy got a price tag on it. Sound like a goddamn toot.
And it's high. So if you're on the tax bracket, then it's okay. It don't matter. Shit. It is what
hold on. So
pussy
on
for the
the
hottest
other
bidder. That's what it sound like.
Kelly, on the other side, if he offered, he ain't living there. But y'all doing y'all thing, he appreciate it. He appreciate the good stuff that you got over there.
Y'all have really disturbed the good brother Hampton. Hampton is over there disturbed. Look at him.
Look, Kelly, so
look, the two tipsy motherfuckers is over here going back and forth.
If he pays the bill voluntarily, then what you gonna be like? Oh, well, these are my bills. Don't be paying no bill.
You goddamn right. I'm no. I'll call and ask my goddamn daddy before I take money from a motherfucking nigga that I'm fucking.
But if he do it without you even asking,
wait a minute, hold on. So you saying you gonna turn the money down if he offers?
You absolutely goddamn right, because my pussy ain't got no pussy ain't got no fucking price on it. If I give you some pussy, it's because I wanted you to have the goddamn pussy. I'm not giving no nigga no pussy to get goddamn bills paid.
No. Listen.
You can
my daddy would
have pussy ain't for goddamn sale. I know that. Y'all can sell y'all own pussies if y'all want to, but my pussy ain't for sale. I'm not giving no nigga no pussy for no motherfucking cell phone bill or no goddamn nails or no goddamn hair.
Nobody said nobody. Okay. Hold on. Let's bring this down a little bit. So
can I stop on camera? Goddamn shit.
When I made the comment about a nigga doing something for you, I wasn't referencing that. That's why. Oh, I'm gonna sleep with him just so he could pay my bills. That's not what it was.
Nah, I ain't even talking about you, Mary. This me and Dad's going back and forth.
I know, but
it's all love.
I forgot what you even said. Okay, Mary, I forgot what you even said.
But at the end of the day gonna end and Desiree gonna get her fucking bills paid if a nigga fucking me. Goddamn.
All right, hold on.
Pay my own shit. You get some pussy because I want to give you some goddamn pussy.
You want to pay my bills? Go right ahead.
Listen.
Nope.
Listen. Hold on. God damn. Everybody calm down. God damn. So when I said it, I was just referencing, like, if I can't call you in an emergency and I'm fucking you, like, and it's like you can't have my back with some shit, like, damn, I'm on the side of the road, my tire bust down, you ain't doing shit, like, you gonna come help me? Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, okay, like, hey, like, I'm hungry, I left my wallet at home, you just bought me some lunch money. Niggas do pay for shit, and I'm bigger than that. Niggas do pay for shit, but listen, that's not saying, oh, I'm gonna fuck a nigga just for him to pay some shit. It's like, no, if we already have a situationship going on and you want to pay some shit, I'm not gonna stop you, because I don't know about y'all daddies, but mine, if he was still alive, if I'm fucking with somebody and I come to him and ask him for some shit, he gonna call me stupid. He gonna give it to me what I ask him for, but he gonna tell me I'm stupid. Like, so,
my daddy said, don't take no money from no nigga. My daddy said, don't take no money from no nigga because he gonna want some goddamn pussy for that goddamn money. So, in other words,
so what would your daddy say if you was giving him pussy and he wasn't giving you no money? What would your daddy say? You already giving him the pussy.
If I'm giving him the pussy, he better motherfucking live here. Y'all better be in some goddamn shit.
Yeah.
My daddy was like, no. You take money from a nigga, you take gifts from a nigga, he gonna want some bullshit in return. Point blank, period. So no, don't take that bullshit. If you ain't ready to give it, don't take it. So I'd much rather give this nigga I'd much rather give a nigga pussy because I wanted to fuck him, as opposed to expecting some goddamn money in return.
But we're saying you're not expecting it, Callie. We're saying if he do it because he fuck with you, y'all been getting down with each other. Damn, people can't look out like Kelly. Word, like if
I'm not having no nigga. Nope.
And I wanted to treat you to.
I thought y'all wanted providers.
No, treat me to brunch. That's a goddamn date, okay? But picking my bills, that's something totally different. It's my name on these bills. These are my bills.
I thought y'all wanted providers.
Like, you gonna refund it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
No, I'm not taking. No, I'm not taking no motherfucking money. Hell no. Don't cash
Like,
at me on some
just
random shit.
because, like, you ain't gotta be fucking them. But what if it's just because you gonna send it back because you're not fucking them?
Oh,
Like,
and we ain't fucking and you send me money? Oh, that shit going right back. I'm not even asking no goddamn questions.
wow. Okay. All right.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
We not even fucking? No, absolutely not. You're not
So
even getting
we
a phone
wanted.
call. You getting that shit right the fuck back.
That don't even
But
make no
wait,
sense.
what happened? What happened to us? I thought we wanted providers. I thought that's what everybody said.
you
They wanted
you
provide.
no, you provide for me. You provide for me when we live together. That's when you provide for me. Other than that, you are not my goddamn provider. My daddy is.
Got it.
You grown as hell.
I'll
Your
tell you
daddy's still
right
your
now.
provider.
You ain't, girl. Okay.
I'll tell you right now. It's a nigga right now. I say, you know what? I forgot my lunch at home. That nigga say, here's $60 for lunch. And I ain't fucked him a day in my goddamn life.
And probably don't ever plan
I
on
don't even ask for the dollar amount. Nigga, just send me money.
Oh, okay.
Nope. I ain't
But
taking
you
it. I
accepted,
send
right?
that bullshit.
I damn
send
sure
that.
did. I ate
Matter
for
of fact,
Monday,
my
Tuesday,
First
and
of all, how you
Wednesday.
get my cash app? Second of all, I'm sending that shit right the fuck back. Refund, nigga. Refund.
Shit.
I'm not taking no
Niggas must
random
love you.
motherfuckers' money.
DJ Hamp one.
Niggas must love you. niggas gotta love you.
It's this $1 million smile, Mary Bear. I'll be honest with you. Motherfuckers be like, yo,
I ain't
smile
taking
so
no
beautiful.
motherfucking money. Fuck
Really?
all of that.
How beautiful is it?
Not how
The
beautiful.
fuck?
And they send you money. Y'all off there. Listen, I need some secrets. Y'all
And,
need to let
and
me know.
honestly, it's a whole like strategic book. Honestly, it's like a little test. It's called to see how much you could get away with. Like it's a book I read.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
I'm appalled.
Shut up, Hamp.
At the end of the day gotta end.
Okay, Glow. Get him, Glow.
Yeah, Glow. Stump a little. Come with some shell toes.
I'm so confused.
I couldn't even respect the nigga that just gave me some fucking random ass money for no goddamn reason. Nigga, you a trick. Fuck out of here.
That's what niggas be doing, Callie. They be doing that shit.
That's crazy to me.
And you're not
So
a bad person.
if a man give you some money, wait. So if a man give you some money, you say he a trick
for no reason.
You don't think people just be nice?
Ain't nobody that goddamn nice.
Wow.
It's not
What
true.
kind of men do you come across?
That's
right.
Non-tricks. That's who I come across. Non-tricks.
my
That's who I come across.
No, but
don't
not
know
everybody
the trick.
tricking like.
Nah, ain't
You know,
nobody,
let me pay for your lunch today.
give you no goddamn money for no goddamn reason.
That's a lie.
They want
niggas
something.
Niggas just want to see my smile and be like, "You got a pretty smile. I should send you lunch
Smiles
money
are free,
today."
nigga.
Lies.
Yeah, they are.
Smiles are free.
Listen,
Smiles don't
right
cost
now, I ain't
money.
fucking.
Look, smiles don't cost money.
Some niggas just got it. It ain't tricking if you got it.
They're very expensive, actually. Very, very expensive.
They are.
But is it tricking if you got it though?
Yes, nigga. Yes. It's still tricking if you got it. Fuck that goddamn song. Still
What
tricking
state
if
you
you
live
got
in?
it.
What state you live in?
Texas. I live in Texas, Mary.
What about you, Kelly?
I'm in Atlanta.
I don't know, because niggas in the South, they super friendly. So
Yeah, they
They
are.
be the-
And I sit there and I look at them like the tricks they are.
So you smell that? What's that? I smell pussy. Is that you? I smell pussy. Is that you, Jive? I smell pussy. Is that you, Blay? I smell pussy. Is that you, Ty? Y'all niggas is pussy. I'm pussy. I'm pussy. I'm pussy. I'm pussy.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, don't call him.
Nah, I talked to the nigga.
What do you say? What do you say?
Play that song.
Let them use you then. Let them use you.
Let them use you.
See, y'all, I don't even want to ask y'all about love.
Don't.
Because pussy got a price tag.
Oh
We
my
got
God.
we got prostitutes. Any nigga Mary giving cheeks to better be there for all emergencies.
My emergency contact. We're doomed. That's what it's giving.
We not doomed. This is gonna put the
It's
responsibility
giving
on
we're
the dude.
doomed. That's what it's giving.
Okay, real talk though. Like, this is a real question. And Ham, please don't play no music or put no sounds on me.
I got you.
If niggas didn't have cop outs like birth control, irreconcilable differences, don't you think niggas would be a little bit more responsible than they are today and be more selective? Like, real talk.
Man,
Y'all don't think if they didn't have a cop out, like, oh, I could nut in this bitch because she on birth control, I could shoot at the club because she on birth control. But if it was a real consequence associated with that, like, nigga, you gotta take responsibility for the fuck you did, and we didn't have
Girl,
all
they be
these
catching
laws,
AIDS.
then what?
niggas is in jail over child.
Yeah, they
abuse.
didn't call AIDS.
Niggas is that. What you talking
I'm talking about the
about?
woman-male dynamic. I'm saying if men actually had to take responsibility for the women that they fucked on, if there was a law not associated with men having to take responsibility for the women they fucked on, would men be fucking as frivolous as they do? The answer is no. And women.
Oh, you mean like take care of them, like spend money on them?
Yes, take care of them. Like, if we was going back to like when it was unacceptable to just be fucking around and fuck around, would niggas be fucking around like they do right now in 2025? The answer is no. If we didn't have birth control, if we didn't have divorce, if we didn't have things that would cop you out of being a responsible man, would a man do the shit that they do frivolously? And the answer to the question is fucking no. If there was consequences,
it's in their nature, so they're gonna do it. But what would change is if the woman would deny the access or not be on the birth control and just close your fucking legs, then things would change. I get it. Yeah, we want to blame men, but like, if that's the point you're making, then no, women would be the one to control that, because we're the ones choosing to swallow the fucking pill or get the shot or whatever, get the IUD or whatever y'all got going on.
Let me tell you how serious I am about this shit. When me and my husband were dating, we were at Greenbrier Mall looking around Macy's and shit. This nigga tried to buy me a Coach purse. I was like, yo, yeah, this is nice. I saw the price tag. That shit was $200. I said, nigga, if you just want to buy some shit, nigga, there's a 9 West purse right over there for $15, nigga, if you just want to buy some shit. But I can get that on my own. Like, I'm not, no, nigga. You're not finna sit here and be buying me no expensive ass gift. I don't accept gifts like that.
If it was 80, you would have took it.
No. No. No, nigga. I didn't even take the $15 9 West purse. No.
Crazy. Callie, that's very kind. Because I'm just saying the Gucci's up in this. Is this?
No, I'm not taking no motherfucking gifts.
All gifts.
I'm not taking no.
Callie, what you just
gave you some? If I gave you some pussy because I wanted to give you some pussy, nigga, it ain't because of goddamn you bought me some shit. Like this nigga, like I'm leaving the gas station or whatever one day, and this nigga hanging out the fucking window. You know, he got the little, at the time, you know, it was 22s and shit at the time. You know, it was early 2000s and shit. You know, T.I.
The day.
But goddamn, he's hanging out the window. Goddamn, his truck and everything like that. He got the 22s or the 4s or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know the size of these goddamn stupid ass rims. And this nigga hanging out the window, and he hold like a wad full of cash out the window. Like, I'm supposed to be impressed by that shit. I'm like, this nigga holding his whole goddamn life in his hand, nigga. Hanging out the window, trying to get my fucking attention. Like, no, like, what the fuck? You like, no, that shit don't fucking impress me at all.
What are you talking about?
No, some random nigga I was leaving the gas station.
When parking lot pimping was at its height.
No, nigga.
When men be flashy with their money and make me want.
I don't think any respectable woman would want a cat call like that. But if he's a gentleman, and he said, "Let me pump your gas for you because it's late at night and I'm gonna pay for it," I think he's just being a gentleman. I ain't talking about no weird ass niggas out the window throwing wads of cash at you. That's cat calling. That's prostitute.
To me, that's the same thing. Don't pay for my gas, nigga. If you want to pump my gas, then pump my gas.
You could keep that super independent shit.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary. I'm a strong black woman. Keep that shit over there.
You want to pay for? What did he say? Who are me to judge?
Girl, you all that shit. Whole time you over there with
It's your prerogative, goddamn
it. It's above me now. Oh, you want to pay?
Bye.
It's above me. Who are me to judge?
This shit is.
I ain't about to block his blessings.
That's what I'm saying. This
Can we
shit is-
start talking about love? What about love?
I don't want to talk about love with y'all.
Nah, ain't no love.
Talk about love with us.
Got a price tag on it. Ain't no love, nigga.
That's not true. Women
Let's
are
talk
supposed to be
about
taken
love.
care of. Real talk. Y'all are supposed to be taken care of. We are supposed to be
Taken care of
love.
when we look taken care of. Sure, I moved into his spot. Now I'm taken care of. As long as I got my own spot and he got his own spot, nigga, I got my own bills. He got his own bills. How the fuck was you paying for your bills before this nigga came? Keep
But
paying
I'm
him
still
like
paying
that.
for my bills. But if he wants to be nice and generous and show me that he could provide for me, I'm not going to deny him.
Right.
I mean,
He can
them Israelite men to pay your bills too, y'all.
are me to
Fuck all of that.
define your financial?
Go to a camp. They're gonna pay your bills.
Who are me to judge?
You can show me
Nigga
how you
gonna
can
make
take
you
care of
stop
me in
eating
other
pork.
ways than your
Y'all don't
fucking
trust
money.
men. At the end of the day, y'all don't trust men, and
You're
that's what it is.
goddamn right. I don't trust men that try to offer me goddamn money. No, I don't.
You don't trust
I
a man to
trust
take
all
care
men
of you.
giving me money. That's the most trustworthy shit you could do. Cause men don't like invest. If it's one thing, a man ain't gonna invest no bullshit. He's fucking with his money unless he got a lot of it. But who cares?
No, a dumbass nigga would.
Wait, what?
But my thing is, the goal is to have a man, right? That is the provider, the king, everything under that umbrella, right? If you're not accepting of the gestures that he is giving to you to show you that he's all of these things, like, are you wanting to be the sole provider? Like, are you wanting to be the man per se?
Yeah.
You can
Because
show me provision and protection without a dollar sign in front of it.
Not really, because that's how men do, though.
But that's the surface. That's the surface level. He gonna show you
Unless
that.
we live together, I don't want your
So
goddamn
those are the
money.
qualifications, and that's the conversation you having with people when you meet them. Like, okay, well, I ain't accepting no gifts from you unless we live under the same roof. Is that the expectation you're setting for people when you have conversations? I mean, but you married now, but in role play with me, is that what you're doing?
No, ain't no conversation. He offer, I say no, thank you.
So so this is my thing. So we dating without conversation. We fucking without.
No, not no conversation at all. No. We talking about money shit. Let's just leave it right there at the money shit.
Let her finish.
It's just not making sense. Like we're not setting the boundaries, we're not setting expectations, we're not having conversations, but yet we expect these niggas to do these things for us or not do these things for us. Like, how he supposed to know? You know what I mean? If he just nice and he want to buy you a gift and he just get you a gift, you ain't say nothing. You didn't ask. He just felt like it because that's how he shows his love to you, or he shows how he cares. Maybe you just gonna reject it and make him feel rejected because you're not accepting his gift without a conversation. Hey, I prefer you not buy me gifts or whatever the case may be. You see what I'm saying? You're not laying down that expectation. So how is he supposed to know? That's what my point is.
That's an ego killer for men. Men not being able to, if a man doesn't know you and this is all initial, like that's an ego killer for men. If you're showing too much, and there's nothing wrong with being an independent woman, absolutely not.
Yeah, but they don't want that shit.
They don't like to have that shit shown in such a way where a man can't even buy you a lunch.
Don't reject them.
I didn't say nothing. That's $60 for some goddamn lunch. Hey, you want to buy me lunch? You pay me $5. $5. I can get lunch for $5.
We're not talking about the price. Fuck the price. It's just the act of doing
something. She gonna get that McDonald's thing you be getting him.
I'm gonna get my goddamn number two cheeseburger combo.
Because
from the McDonald's.
I'm listening.
You get a cold drink, nuggets, a burger.
I don't want the windmilling to overdo what Tay trying to say.
Right. It's like y'all not getting it because it's.
Well, say it again.
Say it again.
It's the act of doing something for you versus you rejecting him, his act of kindness. You see what I'm saying? Like he's emotionally intelligent.
No, you can show me. No,
Like,
you can show me in other ways. How was niggas showing that shit before the goddamn 2005 where
here,
niggas was
here's
paying
the
all
thing,
your
though,
fucking bills
Kelly.
and shit like that? How was niggas
Here's the
showing
thing,
that shit
though.
before then?
Here's the thing, though. There's a way that you show love, and there's a way that you receive love, right? In your love languages. So what I'm saying is, without the conversation, there's no understanding of those types of things. There's no boundaries. There's no expectation set. You're not saying what you do like, what you don't like. Hey, I don't like gifts. All right, cool. Now I know I have to go about getting to her or showing her I like her another way. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not. I don't think it's not about the money. It's about the act and then how you feel from said act, right?
Yes, a random gift or whatever like that. I'm kind of look at you funny style. I mean
Well,
it
if
is
he's
what it is.
thoughtful, you're gonna look at him funny.
But materialism isn't my love language. So
We not talking about yours. We talking about his, the way he displays, the way he cares for you. The way you accept it is totally different. But again, in the absence of that conversation, sweetness, it ain't no understanding, period. That's my point to you. Regardless, if we're not talking about what I want or what you expect or what you like and don't like, how that man gonna know? He can't read minds. You can't expect him to read
well,
your
yeah,
mind.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? He tried it. I'm like, no. So he figured out some kind of other way.
You rejected him, so his ass left and went and gave the shit to another bitch.
That's well, go get that shit to the other bitch then.
Yeah.
Because obviously we're not compatible.
Because the thing about it is we're only thinking about how we view it, but like Tay said, it's a love language thing. Like, for instance, with my husband before he was my husband, he would get me if I asked for anything, he would give it to me, but he wasn't looking at it as I'm putting a price on something. He was like, it was more so this makes her life easier. So like if I had one less bill to pay for, or I didn't have to pay out of pocket for my nails or my hair or anything like that, and he gave it to me, he always looked at it as him just making something more simple for me. Because I was that independent woman. I was the one doing everything myself, taking care of my son myself, with no support. So him doing gestures as far as the financial part, he knew that helped make my life a little bit easier. So like if I was able to get some time, like he'll be like, you know what, you worked all this overtime. He would pay my days off. Like, how much you would have made today? I'll give you the money, you could call out. Because that would make my life easier. Not necessarily, oh, I'm trying to show you how much money I got, or I got this, I got that. It was the act of him trying to make my life easier, to show that he can be the provider that I potentially wanted to marry.
Yeah, I'm cool.
No, I think this is this. All right, so let me. I understand what Callie's saying in theory, right?
Yeah.
But in action, it doesn't manifest that way, right? For one, I'm not going to say, do you want this purse? Let me show you the price tag, right? If that's how I say, okay, I seen her looking in the mall at certain things, right? We obviously on some Huggy Bear shit, you know? So she may run off to the bathroom. She may do XYZ. In which case, if I want to buy that purse because it's my money that I can do what I want with, I'll buy the purse and present it as a gift. I saw you looking at this XYZ. That's generally what's happening. If I want to eat at a certain restaurant, just because Cali cheap, don't mean I'm eating at Chili's. Right?
Chili's is good though.
Chili's not good. Right?
Chili's is bomb.
You go to the aisle with the
Chili's
snacks
is
in it.
definitely good. You thought Saltgrass wasn't gonna be good, and it was good. Period.
Yeah, but it ain't Del Frisco's Double Eagle Steakhouse, right? So that's what I'm saying.
I've never
right?
been there, so
And
who cares?
Trust me. Just trust me. So what Callie's saying, when these men actually present in this way, all this rejection shit ain't, oh, you could have sent me $5. No. Here, there's a such and such around the corner. Here's $50 for XYZ. Ain't nobody sending $45 back. Callie just simply saying that she don't see that in a way in which it's like you don't have to do that with her to impress her. But that doesn't mean that it's not impressive. You see? And I think that's the actual manifestation.
Yeah, thank you kindly. No, thank you.
No, we say that until a nigga say, "Hey, come eat this steak," when the plate's still simmering.
No, that's a date. That's a date.
No, you can't have it both ways, right? So if he bring you to a 5-star steakhouse, you're gonna say no, thank you, right?
I'm be like,
The bill gonna be $300.
We ain't have to go here. You could have took me to Chili's, but thank you.
But that's the point, right? You already got a pot belly talking about we could have went to Chili's.
Nah, I'm walking up to the spot. Like,
no.
what? We could have went to Chili's. What we doing? But yeah, I don't know. A date is a date. That's something different. A date is a date. But you just giving me money type shit? Nah, I'm good. I'm cool.
I just never seen nobody who needed money for a bill reject the money when it came. I just never seen nobody do that.
Nah, like, yeah, if I need money for a bill, I'm calling my daddy.
And this what I hate, right? This what I hate, right?
40 some odd years old. Yes, I'm gonna call my goddamn daddy.
This what I hate, right? You know, art imitates life. You seen Frankie. You know how many women in that real situation getting fucked by less to the pay so they don't have to pay their rent that month?
Nate,
I mean.
And it wasn't Frankie.
Oh, it was who was her name? Oh no, it was what was her name? The joint that go out with Will Smith. What's her name?
Jada.
What's her character?
What's her character?
Frankie was Vivica.
Yeah, Frankie was Vivica. I forgot Jada character name. She the only one survived.
Oh, you talking about it Set It Off?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was Jada Pinkett Smith's character. I'm in a bind, Nate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a bind, Nate. You ain't get shit till I get.
Even when she saw her brother, she was like, "You don't know what I went through." Like she was.
Do you know what I did for this money?
That shit's not funny.
Oh, they said Stony. That's her name. That was the name.
Yeah, Stony. I don't. That's a horrible.
And that's the thing. I'm not even that's not even my stilo. Like I could take care of my damn self, but if you're gonna come along and add to me, I mean, if you're gonna come along and be in my vicinity, add something to me because I'm always gonna add something to you. Like I said, I'm enterprising. So it's nothing for a woman to be like, well, if you here, you occupying my space, you marking your territory. What are you presenting to me? And marking your territory is nutting all up and shooting up the club.
Oh no.
Yo, yeah, and the thing is, that's right, and I don't like to do this, right? But I just want you to reconcile this for me.
Mm-hmm.
The gentleman that you were married to didn't have ambition.
Yeah, but that was a stupid choice.
So, did this standard come before or after that? I guess
after therapy, life coaching, wife school. It was after, because I tried to take on his role, and I said that in my individual podcast. I was the one that wore the pants. I'm the one who's calling the shots.
We gotta talk about love. Segue for love.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Baby, don't hurt me.
That said she was enterprising.
No more.
We about to talk about love. You ain't do the Keisha Cole.
Is it too late to talk about love now?
It might be too late.
Part 2.
Yeah, because we're gonna say about love after everything that's been said tonight.
We can still talk about love.
What you mean what I'm saying? What you mean what I'm
All
saying?
right, let me read this.
That's
Let me
from
read
the
these
set.
super chats, and I want y'all to think about what y'all have done. They said
What we
Beans
have
was
done?
right with the $2. $5, sorry. Granny salute. Dre with the $2. Dudes pockets getting ran through for nothing. Ezekiel Ben Israel with the $10. They cuss like us. Jonathan with the $2. Shout out to wife school. Salute. Joe with the $10. But when I said some women act like their bills stop when they meet a man, people said I was wilding. I don't know, brother. Mr. Terrific with the $2. Callie is cooking. Let her cook. Mike Brown with the $5. Des, how will you make him stick it out with you if you got pregnant? You're not married. He doesn't stay with you. How would that happen?
I didn't say, I'm not talking about right now. I'm saying if those were the parameters that
Oh, you're saying
there.
hypothetical world.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. Parameters.
Fatty with the €2 says pound. Team Cali. Aaron with the $2 says, I think they forgot Hamp is here. Definitely. Hey, Ezekiel Ben Israel with the $5 says, cooking with Cali. Cooking with Cali. Granny with the $5 says, Hamp, they fucking and hoping niggas provide. Women logic. Pussy fix everything. Miss Bells with the $10 says, with the $10 super stick.
Women is hoes. Women is hoes.
Wow. Thank you. Nike Boots was popping with the $10. There's come on, Nike Boots. Mitt was popping, kid, with the $10. A man isn't obligated to pay any bills if he is hunching, but it is nice suggestion to make sure the woman he is laying with is straight. Something as simple as her hair and nails done. Okay, so Mitt agree with Mary. Will with the $5. Callie's point is quite honorable. She's saying I can't be bought. I respect that philosophy. Yeah, the philosophy, and I'm glad you put that philosophy for sure. Dre and the grind with the $2. Cali purse story is a major green flag. Pound wifey. I just seen it, bro. I just seen it, man. Like the money makes sense, then it makes sense, right? Usually, as an example, we was on a job. It was a hard job, and it wasn't our fault. You know, they had a baby grand piano, grandfather clock. The elevator broke. We had to go up the stairs. Just all these things, right? So I went out there probably 4 hours into the job to get it done and shit. So we get it done 8 hours later, right? Long ass day. The lady tipped us, and I don't usually take the tips, but it was 4 of us. She tipped $1,000. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I'm like, what's the math on that? 325 or something like that? 325
for 4 y'all?
Yeah.
It's about 250.
It's 250, baby. I don't know what's going on with you.
So
hey,
I'm in Texas.
Did you just say 325?
Yeah, my math was wrong. So when usually I'm like, all right, y'all can have this, but the 250 was more viable at that point. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I could actually use this. You know, usually that $50, whatever, I'm just like, here, y'all just get some food, you know. But then when it was 250, I'm like, oh, this is more substantive. You know what I'm saying? In which case I'm like, oh, I can apply this, you know. So I don't know, man. I hear it until that shit comes to fruition. James is stupid. Yo, I don't have 4 shots fucking with y'all. So do y'all really want to talk about love? Y'all want to leave it alone, huh?
I think we should talk about love. After all of that, I think love is gonna
Go
be
ahead.
the thing.
What you got to say, girl? Go ahead.
Linebacker
Y'all go
math
first.
is outrageous.
I ain't got nothing to say about love. I don't really think we should talk about it because after
I don't think we should talk about love either.
About love, B.
Because niggas can't talk about responsibility, so they can't love me. The fuck.
Oh wow.
No, just don't start talking about that. Just don't start talking about that unconditional love bullshit that y'all love to play into.
Like what?
What y'all want to know
love
about
has
love?
a condition.
So love comes
everything. Everything comes with conditions.
Thank you. And again, if we can't talk about responsibility, we can't talk about love. Because a man's responsibility is love.
Said a man's responsibility is love?
Yes. Like he shows love by taking responsibility for you, by taking care of you. Like his duty supersedes his spontaneity of feelings.
Y'all know love is God, and The way you love God is by keeping the commandments.
Sherelle, that's good. That's good, Sherelle.
That's HAMP singing this song.
Look at me
There you
different.
Y'all done kill love for the last 2 hours.
Being in my life, things were destined to change. Cause love.
Kill love.
No, I love love. I'm a lover girl. Love is good when you find it.
I gotta pay for cheeks. I'm mad at him because I knew he was lying, but I wanted to go with it anyway. I'm lustful. I want sex. On top of that, when he pleased, it enhances it. And that can happen with random niggas. Damn, bro.
What did y'all think of women? Like,
We just listening.
I'm saying y'all be acting like women was the most innocent creatures. The way y'all treat women, y'all ain't never felt like that.
We just listening.
Be listening
and judging.
Don't judge.
Being the change we want to see, huh? So we just listening.
This was a great conversation.
How do y'all even identify love? Do y'all even know what it looks like?
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Tell me how.
Hell no.
How?
What it look like, y'all? I need to know.
You see when you love someone, you just don't treat them bad.
Oh wow.
Yes, you do sometimes. You do sometimes.
Oh.
You can love somebody.
We don't
and still accidentally and still not purposefully treat them bad.
No,
Love is
I
different
think-
for everybody.
I think we say we love a person, right? And then we don't show it. Love is in action. Love is a verb, right? So you can say it and you can even feel it, but if you don't exude it, it matters not.
Yeah, love is just like a strong connection or a person that cares for you deeply.
I think it's more than that. I think it takes a bunch of like selfless acts to, and like him saying, like it's action. It's not about what you say, because sometimes people need to hear it, or more times than not, people need to hear it as well. But for me, I need to feel it, and you have to show me, because you can say what you want out your mouth until you're blue in the face. But
there you go, right there, huh?
Yeah. Ain't no action. What we doing?
My baby girl, a message saying I won't be coming home.
It's y'all fucking Donnell Jones. All y'all niggas is Donnell Jones.
I ain't never left nobody in my life.
Dez is Donald Jones.
This is not a romantic song. Hello.
Been together since our teenage years. I really don't mean to hurt her, but I need some time to be alone. But when you love someone, you just don't treat them bad. Oh, I feel so sad now that I wanna leave. She's crying apart to me. How could you let this be? I need time to say where I wanna be. I wanna be.
Oh, come on, sweetie.
That's not a love song.
Y'all kill love.
That is a love song.
How we kill love? You should have talked about love first.
No, I did on purpose.
Straight the fuck up.
You want to talk about lust first.
And all my brothers is trying to duplicate this song right here, but y'all won't let them. This is what I'm realizing. All my brothers want to be this song, right?
I testify for you.
y'all won't let
Your brother's lying.
It's so funny running into you.
I don't know.
It has to be 3 years since we last seen each other. Many flashbacks come to mind of the wild and crazy times we used to have with one another. We absolutely didn't care.
Hemp, you're talking about spinning the block in that song. That's not taking responsibility. He's talking about spinning the block because he saw a bitch that he had once had with a big fat ass, and he wanted to spin the block.
About Dave Hollister, relax.
The lyrics speak for themselves. He's spinning the block.
He's saying he's trying to be a one-woman man. That's
Now that's a lie.
You heard what Hove said. I was just fucking them other girl. I was gonna get right back.
Wow. I was just fucking girl. I was get right back.
I mean,
he was telling that to Blue Cantrell.
Oh gosh.
And then he got with Beyonce. He ain't never got right back to that lady. He's a lying ass nigga.
That's a lot.
Right. That nigga lied too. That nigga cheated too. Listen, just all lies. All lies and lust. No love.
Mm-hmm.
Just because the song has a melody doesn't mean that it's interpreting love.
Listen,
It's just a feeling.
y'all don't have no melody. There's no melody up here. That's for damn sure. And with the 2000s, this might be top 3 women POV in show history. YBK, what up, kid? Wow. YBK in the building. Salute with the 20 ball. He said, "Put love in a bathroom."
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
Bing, what are you doing here? I thought I tell you to go fuck your mother. Bing, what are you doing here? I thought I tell you to go fuck your mother. Bing, what are you doing here? I thought I tell you to go fuck your mother.
You keep talking, man. And you shut the fuck up. Huh?
Niggas don't.
Ezekiel Ben Israel with the final says they drink our tears. Clips of the 2000s. Okay. So we can start karaoke tryouts tonight. Granny with the final says Hamp. After tonight, this is all 2025. Avant separated. Yeah, man. Damn. Aaron with the 2000s. I wish Sis in Love was here. Would have been classic. Age was supposed to be here, but she's sick. And then Sis, I don't know. Sis been sissing. I don't know what you know what I'm saying? Guys, I really don't have much more to say to y'all, to be 100% honest.
Damn.
Right.
Talk about love with child would be, you know what I mean?
Pointless is what you're saying.
Yeah, like rolling around with a pig and shit. Of course he wouldn't do that.
Wow.
You know?
That analogy.
We went in a petting zoo the other day. Lady said, they want to pet that pig. I said, get the fuck out of here. Fucking pig. She goes, they can't pet the pig. She's like, no, they can't pet the pig. Don't ask no more. They
can't eat the pig. The pig probably want them to pet them the most.
Can't pet them at all, man. So
now, God ain't never said you couldn't be nice to pigs. They said don't eat them.
You sure?
I'm sure.
You maybe read it again and then tell me if you're sure.
I'm not going back and reading it.
I know. I won't blame you. I wouldn't either. You don't even touch no pig, bro. You know, a carcass you will not touch. You know that. What, guys? Do you want a final thought? Because love ain't for y'all niggas.
Clearly.
I believe
what? Well, clearly for me.
Period.
Love is for me.
And I love
sometimes.
Love.
I love myself.
Just
I love me. Learn to love yourself. Then you can learn to love other folks.
There's hush. You've done enough. Callie done slumped over, drinking that big ass cup of vodka and orange juice.
Oh, that's what she was on tonight.
Why they always say this? You think so?
I mean,
come on, they just gonna tell this nigga anything.
Yo, listen, man.
They must want you to smile or
You done said just about anything on this podcast today.
No, I didn't. I was speaking facts.
Man, Mary done told us all types of women's secrets that we didn't hear on Insecure.
What?
Y'all crazy as hell, bro.
What I said that was bad. Name one thing.
Tiff eating noodles like they fucking.
That was noodles she was eating.
Well, spaghetti. Lex
she was
went
eating
off
chicken
camera.
bone.
Tay already said, yo, they be having expectations when the first time you ever saw them, was when you went home with them at 3:00 in the morning. No, they didn't say I look like 50. I think they say Axe maybe. But so it just, I don't know, man. I'm a bit perturbed, I guess.
We're doomed.
And then Callie know good
I
and
do
hell
have
well.
a final thought, Hamp. Can I do my final thought?
After I'm done complaining, you can.
Okay, thank you, Hamp.
Callie talking about, nah, you can't pay my phone bill. That's overdue.
Oh God.
You can't pay. I'll wait 2 weeks for my phone to get on. You ain't paying my phone bill.
Let that motherfucker go off. What the fuck you think this is? Charity?
This vagina ain't for sale. I'm gonna let my phone be on.
She ain't no fucking toot.
Lady die with
perfect. This ain't no toot.
Yo, man.
Don't give her no money. She ain't no toot. Period.
It's something to behold, man. You know, I'm a bit taken aback by you guys' conduct this evening.
Where were you?
I'm not really sure what to do, but to tell the fellas, be strong.
What you think them niggas be doing? Whatever we do, they do it times 100.
Y'all got blamed, fellas,
100.
for them hoodwinking and bamboozling themselves.
No, they be lying. Niggas can't make niggas be making you fall in love with them.
Sherelle, you don't come on, man. Now
what?
They said they know you lying, but they absorb it as the truth for delusional purposes anyway. And then tell you ain't shit after they know you was lying and gave you the cheeks. They said they know that's all you wanted. But then you put your arm around them, y'all go together.
Crazy.
Yo, guys, y'all gotta chill. Like, God, it doesn't make a lot of sense when y'all talk out loud like this. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like, is it the fact that it doesn't make a lot of sense, or that's what really happens?
I'm not done complaining.
It's what really happens.
I'm not done complaining.
Okay.
Y'all so smart, y'all dumb. And then y'all get mad at everybody, mad at the men because you was dumb for too long. On purpose. So I let the 10th nigga tell me a lie that I knew was a lie, and I went anyway, hoping that after I had sex with him, he would change his modus operandi, and he didn't. Now he ain't shit. So now all niggas ain't shit, and all niggas act like the 10 men I knew was lying to me, but I did it anyway. That sounds impossible. And I'm literally drawing from what y'all said. This ain't nothing I inserted or asserted. None of that. It's what y'all said. Nigga, and now niggas ain't shit. Now I wonder why I went. That's why every time they threw a cookout in the projects, I went because I contributed. I don't know what to do with y'all. Just don't yawn now, nigga. You done enough.
Just love us.
What's up, Jalen? Get your 2 cents in, man, just in case I got some more complaints.
Oh, I don't. I've been not here. Hey, everybody.
Yeah, whatever. I'll tell y'all.
So the gist of it is, if a man cash app you some lunch money, you gonna return it or not?
Me?
I'm talking to Jay.
Oh.
Oh yeah, nah, I ain't using that shit. He can have that back. I know what that come with. I'm good.
Nothing. You come with,
but you control the access though.
Yes,
so
it
you
does.
can still take the money to control the access, not to give him none. You feel like, so if a man does something nice for you, you feel like you're required to give him some pussy?
I'm required to give him something, and if I don't like him and I don't want to give him something, I'm not gonna take it.
Men only do nice things for requirements.
Love is lust, all of it's transactional. Most people aren't doing nice things to get nothing in return.
Chris, what up, kid? Hey, you ever had a nigga buy you a drink, Jalen, and then walk off?
Is that majority of men? No. So,
Well,
like I said,
what are you talking about?
majority
What
of
are you talking
people,
about? I know way more men than you, right? And so
majority
I've
of men are
seen a
not
whole
just buying
bunch
a
of
drink and
men.
walking off.
Well, I'm saying, have you ever had that happen? Is my question.
Once.
Okay. You ever been cash app something for lunch, and have you
No.
ever used the money ever?
No.
Have you ever been cash apped for lunch?
No. I've been asked and I say no.
Moot then.
Huh?
It's moot then, right? So essentially, you really can't answer because you don't know what you would do in that situation. We
Yes, I
assume what would
do.
happen. Nah, when the
Just
bullets start,
because I don't get a cash app for lunch don't mean I've been
when the
offered in other
bullets
ways.
start flying, you be surprised how people respond.
Yeah, he sends me $20 for lunch. I'm gonna use it. I'm supposed to use it, is what you're saying.
I'm saying,
Even if I don't like him.
He's saying, hey, I was thinking about you. Here's a dub. Go get you a potbelly sandwich.
And I'm supposed to expect that he don't like me. It's not because he has a liking towards me at all.
He feeling you.
Okay, and if I'm not feeling him, why would I take his money and use it?
He's saying, hey, I was thinking
Because
about
you
you. Here's a
control the
dub.
access.
No, it's not. No, this is the thing, Mary. It don't even gotta be that deep, right? This is what it's saying, right? Let's say the dude cool, right? You went out on a couple of dates, right? Because you had entertained him for a date, right? So he could spend his money there all of a sudden. So now he's saying, hey, I was thinking about you. I'm heading out to lunch. Here's 20. I'm going to Potbelly's. Meet me at the same Potbelly's where you at. Niggas be saying all type. You act like niggas just Scrooge McDuck out here. And then you
I didn't
acting
say
like
that.
it's just a dub. Like you saying, oh, boom, you going to Potbelly's too? All right, cool. Right? It don't gotta be nothing more, nothing less. Niggas is really, you think niggas is really, hey, I give you $20 for Potbelly. I expect you to open your legs.
I didn't say fucking. I said any type of exchange. My
What is
time.
the exchange? Let me ask you.
Anything he deems worthy of the fact that he sent me money or the fact that he's thinking of me and wants to give me a certain thing. Most people aren't giving you things and not expecting something nice in return. I didn't say sex. So if I don't like him, if I don't fuck with him like that, I'm not spending his money. You could take it back.
Okay. Yeah, no, I hear you.
Y'all don't come
I
across
think,
nice men often, I guess.
no, I think
Most men are not that selfless. Most people aren't.
most men are nice though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Right. And this is what the crux of the matter is, Mary, right? Because I think you know better, right? and I know you'll answer this truthfully, right? They don't like nice men. All jokes aside, and I'm not even being on no hyperbolic shit. You really don't like nice men. Like, and that's the crux of the issue. Real shit though. Right? Because you're even about nice men who are doing things as a gesture because they thought about you, you assume the worst, right? The assumption is that he wants something that's hold on. The assumption, this is more broad than you, right? This is the assumption is that he wants something that you don't want to give, when it could be a phone call, it could be time, when the truth is just a gesture because you're beautiful, because you were smart, because he had a good time with you, right? But that's not the assumption. The assumption is overwhelmingly negative. That part sucks, bro.
Let me ask you.
Jay, I'm pumped. Well, let Jay go, Shirley.
Because this is crazy. So we've heard men talk about how women be spending their money and they don't like them, right? We've heard that from men on this panel, on this podcast.
Niggas on this panel not a real selection.
We've heard men complain about women spending their money and not liking them, don't want nothing to do with them, but she got the nerve to be allowing me to take her on a date, buy her a drink, do all this extra shit, but she don't fuck with me like that. So we supposed to take it with no pretense that he may be fond of me. Right? And it don't matter if, you know, when shit meets the road and he starts shooting his shot and he thought all this time he was doing nice shit and you would appreciate it. Oh, I don't see you that way. I'm my bad. Like, I thought we were just friends. I thought you were just doing something nice. Boom, all of a sudden he upset, heartbroken, all this extra shit. I listen, it's better for me not to take it. I appreciate the gesture, but I ain't taking the shit.
See, this is the thing, right? Y'all, this is what I hate for y'all, that y'all listen to so much shit that you think that's the actual manifestation, right?
Okay.
So it's happening, right? And oftentimes men aren't chosen, right? But they grow on you in several ways, right?
Mm-hmm.
The gestures, whatever else is. I mean, that's just how life actually manifests for most men.
Yeah.
Men do a lot of shit that they don't like. That ain't nothing new.
Okay. So I should take this money. Cool.
Yeah, in the same way that women complain and we all up here saying the shit that we complain about, we still participate in. That just because y'all see these men complaining don't mean that they're not participating in it. When they find a woman that they like, them niggas is tricky. They're very much splurging. They're very much spending money. And when you are the woman who don't accept it, which that's your prerogative, right? But when you're the woman who don't require much, that don't make you look no better in their eyes. They will still pick the fuck.
I'm not trying to look better. That's just a rule of thumb for me.
In my
opinion,
but like, I don't know if y'all ever did anything nice for men, but can you imagine how it feels like you, like the instance where Hamp was talking about, like just noticing something that a man likes, you know what I'm saying, and you get it for him. I don't know if you guys do nice things for men. I don't know. But can you imagine how it would feel internally to do something for a man that you think is a nice gesture because you're being nice, you're not expecting anything from him, but because you know it'll make him feel good, and he tells you, "Nah, I don't want that. Take it back." Like, how would you feel?
Because I know I'm down to trust, Mary. Honestly, women don't trust men to just be nice, and that's what I'm saying. I don't have to give up no cat because a man is fond of me or has an affection for me. And if this man has my number, we're talking on the phone and he says, "Oh, I want to send you lunch money." And we're talking. I have some type of rapport with this man. And I've been at bars where a man has just bought me a drink and walked off and was like, you know, enjoy your drink. And he ain't expect nothing from me. He just was being nice. But when you're not messing with that caliber of man, that's what you get. Oh, no, he just want to fuck on me. He just want to fuck on me. If he give me something, he just want to fuck on me.
All of them want to fuck. The ones who give you stuff and the ones who don't. They all want to fuck. Every last one of them.
But you missed. No, y'all. I don't know if y'all did it intentionally, but I just want to make sure y'all heard what she said.
I understand. I'm saying what that's
this part. I
saying.
want you to address this
All
after I
wanna
say
fuck.
this, right? I just want to confirm that y'all heard this part, right? She's like the caliber of man, right? I think that's a differentiation point that she made, that you have to then respond to what she said under that premise. So, like for instance,
I don't know what kind of man don't send women money.
just like this,
He
right?
say he
So,
don't never give no woman no money. He lying.
well, I
Don't
bought
be
drinks.
glad
Like
money.
I went to the bar and I'm like waiting and shit, and it's like two girls. I'm like, y'all niggas, y'all don't got no drinks enough. The fuck. I'm like, get these two bro, and I'd be talking shit, right? But it'd be like unjust, right? Two drink. Oh, we drinking. I don't give a fuck what you drinking. I'm drinking 1738. That's what we taking shots of. Take it or leave it. And then, and they $6 asses go from Don Julio to cognac in a heartbeat. And I'm like, all right, whatever the case, right? I'll be doing what I'm doing, type shit.
But like she said, it's the caliber. Like it ain't tricking if you got it.
And it could be because they pretty.
Even
Now,
the
also,
broken
Mary,
food.
I be DJing, so I probably ain't paying for the shot, but it just depends on the circumstances. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, yo, like, oh, they cool. I could see them vibing and chilling, right? They might just be standing there, not no stuck up. Like it's a whole like an interaction, like
But
unspoken.
But I still feel like y'all took it and y'all moved it because that's what's saying this man is fucking you. And
That's what
so
that
the
said.
man, you sucked that good dick this morning, and
Hey, watch your mouth.
I'm just saying, and he can't text you for dinner, some money.
Use different words, my nigga.
I know y'all ain't talking.
I'm talking
But
to you.
it's also
Never
a
mind.
thing
Just me.
like
I'm sorry.
you hear what Hemp said, like he just seen some people vibing and he bought drinks, like whatever. Like it's really things like that. Like for instance, pretty privilege. You know what I'm saying? Like you like you can look attractive and a man compliment you and buy you a drink. Or be like, hey, like just because sometimes too, I notice that men know the type of woman that they can't,
Sometimes
that's not in their caliber. So they'll do
men
little
know.
things that
Men
are
know.
nice, right?
Yeah.
They'll do little things that are nice and know that they can't expect anything from you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
Like,
I just don't
Mary,
want y'all
you dropping tea. You are dropping game
I don't
right
want
now,
y'all.
Mary.
I'm
I don't
telling you,
want
I
y'all
was
to
at a
get
truck
lost
stop
in
one time, sitting at a
So
casino, and a
go ahead,
man
bro.
walked up to me and gave me money to spend. Some old truck driver and got his truck and pulled off. I wouldn't know that man if I saw him today.
I
But
don't want y'all to get lost in the yeah, real, right? Oh, sorry.
niggas is
I didn't mean
nice.
to- but I don't want y'all to get lost because you and I think the discernment is what comes into play, right? Like you gotta discern, but there are people that are doing gestures, right? There are things that could be done nice, right? There's people in the world that don't mean no harm, right? That don't have an ulterior motive, right? But we've gotten into a zone where it's like everything is a flag, right? And generally speaking, I think that a large part of that is detachment, because you ain't attached to no man, right? You don't get to relax. If my family with me, if the women that I love are with me, they get to relax in that instance, right? Because I'm gonna play my role. You feel me? Also, when I'm at sis house, I don't cook, I don't clean up a motherfucking thing. Me and my brothers go over there, eat, make a mess, and leave. Period. But sis don't gotta worry about no, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, and it just like y'all got y'all, you know what I mean? The brick wall up for everything. And you can't tell what's what. And when men trying to do the right thing, like with Callie's circumstance, you cast him aside, and that made how he liked to show love. Not in a boisterous way, like, hey, I thought this was nice, I bought this for you. How did a Christian say it? You blocking your blessings.
Well, maybe
Straight up.
receiving gifts is like last on their love language. So the last thing on your love language might annoy you.
But all right, y'all got it, because y'all. This is what I'm saying. Responsibility, and men just want to feel like they that dude. They do, Hemp. Mary spoke to it. Dudes that know that they can't get or even ask for a number will just be like, I just want to feel like I did something nice for a baddie or for a woman that would look nice or smell nice. But casting them away, like you said, is y'all are allowing the social aspect of virtual world to tell y'all and teach y'all something that's not what's happening in real life.
Yeah,
Men do nice things.
No, that's not where I got that from. No, I didn't get my boundaries from a virtual world. I got it from moving in the world.
Yeah,
I got it from advice from people that are my elders that are men. So no, I'm not moving. What?
Did it come from poor experience?
A poor experience? No. It's just them trying to teach me how to move in the earth as a woman who doesn't have a husband, single.
Mm-hmm. What they tell you?
Don't just accept anything from a man unless you are willing to give up something. I'm not saying fucking, but if you don't like them in that way, don't do that. Because it's going. The assumption is going to be that you. What? Yeah.
Jalen, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I just want y'all to see. I think y'all be thinking y'all got it on point, right? Because if you're talking about moving in the earth, then we not gonna have the same level of experience, right? And so if it's predicated on moving in the earth, it would behoove you to listen to what I'm saying if that's what it's predicated on. That you'll be right, because I'm just going off of what you said, right? So if it's predicated on specifically people moving in the earth and advising you, and then you moving in the earth also, if that's what that's how you're coming to a conclusion, then listen to what I'm saying. If it's talking about moving in the earth,
right? I was listening. You approached it as if what I said wasn't actually happening. Well, I was listening.
Yeah, 100%. So I think that the approach, right, is on the point where it's like absolute. You know? Okay. So then I retract, right? I'm just simply saying, like, use a level of discernment. I understand what you're saying, and it's well taken.
So I got a question. You were saying you don't want to accept it from a man that you don't like, but we're talking about a man you do like.
That was the kind of premise, right? So essentially,
yeah, that's the only differentiator. I didn't.
Okay, so maybe that's what.
So would you take money from a man that you was having sex with if he wanted to buy you
lunch?
Yeah,
if we built that type of rapport, but if I didn't build that type of rapport with him, no, I'm not taking it.
So you don't take money from strangers. That's more understandable.
Yeah,
but
people I ain't built that rapport with. I thought maybe I didn't explain it. My bad.
No, I think Hamp just didn't ask you right, because the original premise was a man who's like you're already sleeping with him. You're already like
Oh well,
doing the dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, sorry. So maybe that she didn't have the context, right?
Sure. I told you I wasn't here for real.
We've been having fun though. They've been wilding.
Like, because it's like, okay, y'all not official, but y'all like,
$1 million clips in this shit.
And he like, let me pay your phone bill this month, just to look out. Would you let him pay your phone bill?
Yeah. We built that rapport with each other.
Now, all right, let's do this, right? Because we already at 3 hours. All right, hold on.
I'm sleepy.
Yeah.
You got a second and a half.
Yeah, I got you. You look like your breath stink too, so make sure you.
Yep. You know what? You got a very nice mother, so.
Aaron with the 2000 Hamp, they can't even accept compliments properly. Jonathan with 5,000. Am I tripping, or was Des talking about my cat is premium? That's how the convo started. Joe with the $5 and then they asked the good men who had nothing to do with this to hold the men y'all willingly choose to get fleeced by accountable. Ellipsis, LOL. Miss Valerie, salute. Thank you, Miss Valerie. Once again, always good to see you. Holding it down for us as always. I hope the babies are doing well. Hey guys, can y'all say hi to Miss Valerie?
Hey, Miss Val.
Nika been a member for 8 months. Black King been a member for 10 months. I I'm gonna go listen to some sad R&B and sit with this newfound information. All right, let's get through this really quickly. Love. Where does love stand? Is love lost? How do women qualify love? Jalen, how do women qualify love?
Keeping his word, dutifulness. Some may consider monetary requirements as a way of him showing love. I would say those three things.
Was that majority or minority for the last one?
Monetary shit.
Mm-hmm.
Majority.
Yeah, I think because they link it to provision, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. So say it one more time. Dutiful, loyal. Did you say? Sorry.
Dutifulness. What was the other one? Keeping his word. Provision.
Is love surmised in a box when it looking at a man?
Mm-hmm.
Des, it's love to a woman.
Responsibility.
He's responsible.
He's responsible to me, or whatever, how it goes. I'm his responsibility.
You're his responsibility.
That's love.
Likening responsibility to like what?
Everything.
Wife, dog, child. What would it be?
What do you mean, like
Like
wife?
what responsibility? Like what? Like
whatever I need, he got it.
whatever you need.
Whatever I need, necessities. He takes care of my necessities.
Now, when wife school says a help meet, I thought whatever he needs, you got it.
That's true, but you asked me what is love to me, to him. That's what you asked.
No, 100%. But I'm just talking about when you have a wife school under the guise of biblical teaching. If she's a help meet, why he whatever she demands, he's doing.
No. I said whatever I need. I ain't demanding anything. These are necessities that he gives to me.
Necessities are not negotiable.
Okay.
That's
all. But that's all talked about prior to we talk about wives and stuff like that. And I told you I use wife school as character building for me not to be so aggressive and masculine and combative.
Damn. Really?
I told you that.
I feel like I missed wife school. I may have to go back and watch. How many episodes y'all had of that?
Just 2.
Who was all on there? Who taught the class?
No. She went to wife school. We talked about wife school on the podcast.
Oh, I went to wife school too.
Give me your hey Jalen, stay out the chat. He ain't up here to help you if I start going hard.
I ain't. I'm still be in the chat.
Kiddo. Sherelle?
Yes.
You the one that got dementia.
Watch your mouth. CTE, not dementia.
Same difference.
Yeah, but I earned mine.
You just buying him time because you don't
That's
even know how to ask the question again.
It's a flex. You don't remember things.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got to tackle people.
He said 1,000 divided by 4 was 325.
You know what I mean? I got a lot of kick it. Really, what's love?
To me, love is protection. Love is when a man makes you feel safe, when he can be honest with you and respectful, he's caring. Yeah, that's it.
But it ain't tied to his dick, right, bro?
Of course not. Who wants that? I like my love without the sex.
No, I'm saying all those things: respect, love, loyalty. He can be all those things, but it's not tied to his penis.
Yeah, it's not tied to his penis. I prefer love without the penis.
No, what I'm saying is, if he had a concubine or another wife, like he could still be all those things.
Oh yeah.
To you.
No, I don't know. That's No, he's not mine. He don't love me. He love everybody.
Well, I thought we talked earlier about polygyny. And
I
shit.
said everybody else can have polygyny. I'm going to get a dog. But I don't even need a dog because I got a bunch of Auntie Sherelles running around.
All right, mute, please. Mary Berry.
Whatever I needed to be that day.
Jesus Christ, man. Love is. Tay, go ahead, Tay.
I think I'm okay. Y'all gonna ask the single person what love is? Well, to me, but honestly, like what I look for, and I think what women expect is a direct reflection of how their father loved them. So I think that's in how it manifests in the earth is that's what we look for. We look for a man to, mirror that love because that's your first love. A daughter's first love is her father and how he shows action and how he makes her feel throughout her life, growing up. I think as a woman, you expect that from your man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just so salute to you guys breakdowns on that, right? I think love, I saved it for the end just because the other things are a little bit more fun to kind of talk through, right? I think love, people feel it, and you also it's a lot of it has to do with action. I think words matter much less when conveying love. I think we have fathers of yesteryear who don't say it a lot, but they do things that sound like art that make that's how you know they love you. And so I think that people have to show you it 100%, and it could be monetary. It's action, right? Being there for you, fighting for you, willing to kill and die for you, all that good shit, right? All that hyperbolic shit. But man, just listening, I think discernment is overwhelmingly the key to lust, to lies, to love. Like, I think that you really need a man that you can lean on to help you see what's what in regards to other men. I think if y'all are willing to lie to yourself, you definitely need a man that you can trust to see, hey, what you think about homeboy? Just in terms of functionality. Like if I call Mary and I say, hey, I lay out a woman in front of her because I know how she care about me, she gonna tell me about that woman. Right? Now I'm not saying I'm gonna lean 100% on what she comes up with, but I'm gonna consider it because she a woman. You see what I'm saying? So it's not just one-sided. But I think us trying to vet for ourselves, women specifically, especially when it comes to you sleeping with, doing all the other shit, right? You need a man to help you understand that. And before it was fathers. So if the fathers ain't there, you need somebody that ain't trying to fuck you. Because if you're willing to lie to yourself, you're not fit for that job. You know what I mean?
I got a question. I can ask a question.
Okay. Go ahead, Snaggletooth.
So Snaggletooth. Have any of y'all experienced love in this lifetime? Do y'all feel like y'all have?
The ladies?
Yes. I mean, I've had a man be responsible for me.
Yeah.
Nope.
Mary?
Yes. Yes.
Why Hemp look like he ain't got no shirt on at all because he got his arms over the strips.
I just noticed that.
Out of
You
order.
wasn't asking me, right? You wasn't asking me.
Yeah, I was asking you too.
Do I think I say it again? Sorry.
Experience love in this lifetime.
Yeah, I'll say like parents included.
No,
Like from a partner.
a partner love.
I don't do partners, right? But
Wife love. Romantic love.
Yeah, I would say so.
But love is different for everybody, and there's different levels.
I'm trying to see what that'd be like.
Mm. Mm.
Well, I mean, it's however because there's the top tier, which is where somebody will put your life before theirs, which is should be with your spouse and spouse only.
Oh
But
no,
then there's
no. So I never experienced that.
and really
For my my father, I guess. Yeah, for my
no, I'm talking
father.
about like for your spouse, like what you said, that scenario answering the door, you gonna answer the door, not her, right?
Yeah, but sorry, I'm saying from
That
my standpoint, I don't see her putting my life before hers. You see, like in terms of like physically.
well, that's why she said experiencing that love. Like so, with me being a woman, me experiencing from a man to where he would put his life ahead of mine. Like it's like if the boat crash over, like he
But
let himself die type shit.
Mary, is that due to see? I think the men that you want to be with do that anyway, right? So essentially, like to, and you saw it right. So that it's a depiction, right? But we'll just use it.
Mhm.
It's always been women and children first,
Right.
right? So the Titanic is sensationalized, but they didn't have enough boats, so somebody had to go on, and the majority of the men waited. The band playing at the end was real. As an example, if you look at the Titanic story and go through the history, but most men let the women and children get on first. You see? So is that
Mhm.
love or is that more or less like our disposition or duty,
They have this. They have this clip with
I think it could be both. I think it's still both because because I feel like that's the highest form of just love in general, I guess. Like just putting somebody before yourself. Like,
Yeah.
and I think that's the man's love for women and children, even if it's not, somebody they know or somebody they close. It's just the love of
No.
women or the,
Yeah.
like that protection type of thing.
It also, yeah, I agree. I think I think it also, this movie impacted me. I wonder if it impacted the rest of the brothers, right? Y'all seen the movie Troy with Brad
Mhm.
Pitt? And so essentially he's talking to his mom next to this lake, right? And she's like, if you don't go to this war, you'll get a wife, you'll get a bunch of kids, they'll love you, this, that, and the third, right? If you do go to this war, you will die. You won't make it back, but you will go down in history, right? And that part is why Achilles went.
Right.
Because if you die and you're nobody, nobody will remember your name.
It has a lot to do with the sacrifice too, because there's a difference between selflessness and sacrifice, right? Because I can be selfless and
Hold on, Tay.
He's the biggest man I've ever seen. I wouldn't want to fight him.
That's why no one will remember your name.
Not telling that to the little kid.
he's gonna grow up thinking, "Oh, now I gotta sacrifice my." But yeah, like it's a major difference, man. That's what I guess what you were saying, Mary, with the top tier. The top tier would be
Yeah, that's the highest for
Right.
like, I feel like I've experienced two types of love. The highest form of love, which is, somebody that's completely just putting, just covering you. Somebody just completely covering you. And then there's that type of love where you love me enough to know and understand that, how do I say this? I gotta think how I can word this. Like just knowing and understanding who I am as a person. So I have an admiration for people that know me. So I've experienced love from somebody to the point where they knew me, to the point where they can always call me on my shit. So that's like a different form of love that like I cherished in a way, but not from somebody that was a partner or like that I was ever in a relationship with, but still in that position to be like, hey, like this is not you, or hey, like you need to be doing this and that, this and that. Like that type of love, that guiding type of love. If that makes sense.
Somebody who sees you.
Yeah, somebody that sees you for you and not everything that you do. Like that was a different type of love that I have experienced.
Like a course correct. Like somebody who
Yeah, somebody that just knows you, like knows you better than anybody, and can like really like read through you. Like he was saying, just like somebody that you hold you accountable, somebody that just knows you for who you are. Like you don't come across a lot of people that love you for you at your core, because when you get into relationships or things with people, it's always going to be under some kind of condition. But when somebody knows you and loves you at your core, that's a different type of love.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think to Mary's point, when you were in high school, that might have been like the purest form.
Mhm.
There was so little expectations back then. You know, there wasn't no money involved, none of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You just doing like she pretty, you scared to talk to her and shit. You passing note. Well, I'm older than y'all, so you passing notes and shit. You can't fuck with her, nigga. They'll beat you the fuck up or die trying. You know, like there was women that were associated with men that you could not talk to. Period. Even if she was single. Like it just was what it was. Like you can't talk to her because that man love her and will do you filthy. Mary, no. You got names in your head. We probably got the same names. You can't fuck with her, bro. And his mans will do you too if you fuck with her. That's the other thing. Like if his man see you talking to her, he gonna say, yo, what you good, my nigga? If you good, if you get asked if you good, you get ready to fight, right? That's what that means. Right? Because in his head, you're not actually good. You're doing something wrong that you're gonna have to pay for. You know?
I seen this clip of Sierra crying one day, and she was explaining like Russell Wilson, and then she just simply was saying like that man got my back, and like you could just tell like through a lot of what she been through, people failed her, people she was supposed to count on, people she was supposed to trust. So when you find somebody that makes you feel safe, like I'm good here, because like we saying like even when it came up in the conversation today, people were saying like women don't trust men. So when you find one and it's like they're really trustworthy, they really make you feel safe, and you like, yo, this man has my back. That shit is just top tier. It kind of make you want to
love it.
Yeah,
Somebody
because it kind of make you like
covering.
want to turn your brain off. Like I feel like in the world as women, we always looking like who's coming. We gotta pay attention to our surroundings. But when we with that man, it's like I'm good. Like
a TikTok video.
Like, yeah, like I'm good. I'm knowing just because I'm with him, everything is okay. Everything is all right. Nothing's wrong. You wake up, the first person you think of is this person. When you go to sleep at night, that's the last person on your mind. They just run through your mind rent free all day. Everything they do is so amazing. Every day smell, everything is just. The shit is just like intoxicating. It's like a spell or something.
That ain't love. That's infatuation.
It's not infatuation.
Yeah, because how do you love them when they do something wrong?
You understand it.
Mm-hmm. But I think that when we in the twilight zone, right, or honeymoon phase, it's easy to say how much I love a person. What about when it really hit the fan? And I'm talking about really hit the fan.
Shit is hard.
Yeah.
That shit is hard.
It be hitting the fan. child.
Like learning, and I'm not gonna say learning to love, but loving somebody through. That's why I say when you get married, just accept everything that come with it. But loving somebody through different seasons of their life because they've never been there and neither have you, that's the hard shit. That's when you really know if you love somebody, is when you're experiencing a season with them that they have never experienced themselves. And y'all have to work through it. Y'all got to fight through it. Y'all got to be silent through it. Everything. Like that is love.
Yeah. And you know, love is another thing. When you like your relationship, right? It's sacred for real, and it should be amongst you two. You even hear pastors saying that, right? Do not share your business, right? And then the person you love has to be the only one you can confide in too. Imagine that. Like when shit really real, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that you absolutely can't go outside your relationship, but when you do, there's repercussions. You know, people don't unsee a lot of shit that you would be willing to forgive, right? It just love is hard.
Don't let nobody tell you that shit easy because they lying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Take it from two married folk with kids.
Real shit.
Because that's when it get hard when you add them kids.
Mm-hmm. The kids fuck everything up, boy. Fuck them kids, bro.
For real.
Ezekiel ben Israel with the final says 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 9. So I've been drinking, so I can't read the scriptures right now. But man, ain't no men up here either. Make sure y'all go and read this. But it's a heartfelt thing and it's a hard thing, you know. That's why they say the opposite of love isn't hate, right? Because there's still passion there. The opposite of love is apathy, you know. Because when you don't care, that's how you know you don't love a person. When you mad at them, you probably still there's love there, you know. But when you stop caring, that's when that other person need to be concerned. Damn. Des, who got the fan going?
Yes.
Any final thoughts?
Love is responsibility. Good night.
Jalen. Any final thoughts?
No.
I think Callie sleep. I wish I could see her. I know she's slumped in that chair, cup spilling on her jacket. Coach Tay in the building, the pleasure plug dot fun.
Perfect.
This was interesting. Yeah, love is. I'm trying to see what that be like. That's my final thought.
Word. I hear you.
Perfect.
Love is a journey. Just don't be afraid.
Shirelli.
Love is amazing. When you get it, hold on to it as long as you can.
Foe in the building with the fight out says entertaining, interesting combo. Salute, bro. This might be risky shit. Risky, nigga. That's a fact, bro. I'm gonna tell you, when we just talk about love, we ain't gotta go back to the other shit, right? We understand that shit was Mickey for sure. Endurance. You have to tie endurance to love. because people that you love will hurt you the most. People that you love will put you in the most risk. You know, people that you love can get on your nerves. Familiarity breeds contempt. All that is in that package. But if you can endure until the end, whatever that looks like for people, I think that you'll be the most successful. There's so many things that will come across when you in love, loving somebody that you thought that you won't have to negotiate through. But when you in love, when you love them, you'll find yourself making concessions that you never thought you would. Oftentimes when it's the worst, that's how you know it's real. And when you start making decisions for yourself, that's how you know it's not. So just be mindful of all that shit coming to pass, man. Because when you in love and you love them, but once you figure out that you're choosing yourself over the situation, that time probably passed for y'all. Real shit. You know? So shit real, man. Perfect. But y'all did a good job. I'm gonna clip the phone. I'm about to stay up and clip this shit right now. Y'all know wild the fuck out. You know what? I'm staying up all night, nigga.
No.
We going in. No, we going into Discord. Y'all gotta stay.
Every time he take 2 shots, I'm staying up all night.
Yo, I'm just saying, because in Discord you don't gotta be on camera, Tay. So you could take your makeup off. You could be in that dirty ass light. What's that bra y'all wear that's like light pink? It look dirty all the time.
What bra? We home. We don't want no bra.
I got no brown.
What you talking about?
We ain't gotta wear our shoulders out over here.
You know, you can sit there butt ass, be on, just don't hit the wrong button. Right? You'll be on World Star for the wrong reason.
Oh Jesus!
You know what I'm saying?
It's illegal to record in Discord.
It's true.
Oh, good to know.
Goes
I'm
against
trying to work it.
violation of the
Hey
server.
man, get y'all tickets, man. We almost sold out of regular tickets. The panel gonna be amazing. The field day is getting set up for success. The club, we're gonna take up 60% of the club. All that shit, B. That shit gonna be an extravaganza, bro. So get your tickets, please. Let's jump into Discord and finish this conversation. The ladies got a lot of splaining to do. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Be safe and do the right thing, man. Like, share, subscribe.
We out.
Tell a friend. Jump into Discord. And we out.